All right, better late than never. And also new music this week. So what if Jesus had to prevent God from joining with the four horsemen of the apocalypse and causing the tribulation by destroying all the nations of the world's armies in a field? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, God is dead. Welcome to the universe's finest program. It's the Dusty Smith Show, and thank you guys for joining me. Worked on that last night before. New music. I'm going to make a video for it. It's going to be Jesus murdering God, and then, of course, he has to go murder all the four horsemen of the apocalypse and take over heaven. Gonna be epic. We're working on it, but you guys get a sneak peek at the music. Hell yeah, one of the benefits of catching the show live. So appreciate you guys. And we didn't do a show Monday or Friday, so Katana died last weekend, this weekend, whatever, which sucks. You know, Katana has been a mainstay of the show. Fat Tana, as you guys might know her, when to talk. But anyway, like, eventually they're all going to die. It's real sad, you know, it's heartbreaking. I had to dig another grave. It's like my second grave I've had to dig in the last month or so. But all you can do is, like, give them the best life you can possibly give them. Give them all the joy, give them all the scratches, give them all the love, and then, like, when it's their time, it's their time. That's the same for fucking everybody and everything, right? So, sad. Definitely sad here in the household, but what you gonna do? It's, nope, that's way too fucking loud. Turn my monitor up. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't dig into the grave. Tiring digging graves out there, man. Have a whole like pet cemetery out there. Hope people don't start coming back to life or some shit. Fuck you, Stephen King. Anyway, but we're back tonight. I had to get busy on the work. So much to fucking catch up on, folks. That's why I was late tonight. Look at this shit, dudes. How do you even organize so much stuff? Look, you can't see it. It'd be good if I switched over. How do you even organize all this stuff? Look at this. You know how long it takes to organize shit like this? A long time, I will tell you. It takes a long time. So, hey, better late than never, though. Appreciate you joining me. Gotta get it started, or we're never gonna finish. But as always, super chats are enabled. They're the lifeblood of the show. I don't dodge your questions. In fact, I answer them. It's my job. And I read all of your words in my fake podcaster voice over here. There is a $sign by the chat. Click on that, please. Please suck your dick. And then you donate money. And the more you donate, the more I take you seriously and love you, because I'm a whore. And I read your comments. That's what I do. So super chat me. Help out me and the floating cats on the world's greatest show. Thank you in advance. And all right, let's go ahead and kick it off, folks. Gonna do a little session. A long one tonight. Something called Here Shall Be Elon. And as always, spot on with the graphics, timing, impeccable by Uncle Dusty. And folks, bad week for Elon Musk, which is obviously a great week for all of the rest of humanity. They're finally turning on this jackass, and couldn't have come a second too soon. So first off, we've been really hammering Trump and Elon this week by calling Elon president, Elon, and is clearly getting under the skin of Donald Trump, even though they say it's not. They're telltale signs that it clearly fucking is. But the memes have kicked in a high gear this week. Shadow president, yep, that's what it is. The oligarch took over. Obviously, if you pay $350 million to make a guy president, you want things. No one's doing that out of the kindness of their own heart. We all know this, right? And yep, dance for me, monkey. More AI. Hell yeah, I'm here for it. And we know it's AI because look how well Trump is dancing. Come on, he's not doing this like he just pooped his diaper. So we'll turn that off before I get copyrighted on the music. And memes galore out there this week. Hammering these motherfuckers with this shit. Who made this? Here's Trump being the subservient little bitch he is and bringing some kind of weird ass AI cola to the real president, President Elon. Faster, Trump! You dope bitch. And current situation is this, folks. Yep. It's Elon Musk in an Amish buggy. And he's having Donald Trump pull him like a plow horse, even though Trump way too thin in this picture. Definitely AI, gotta say. Fucking AI. Pfft. Gonna take all our gerbs. And this one, of course, really hit home. And cute dog, definitely cute dog. I guess Elon's got a new dog. And yeah, I might want to return that son bitch. Euthanize! I'm usually not for that, but in this case, put that motherfucker down. And then, to make it even more embarrassing, folks, even Netanyahu, Israeli prime minister, knows that Elon Musk is the real president of the United States. Imagine how embarrassing this has to be for Donald Trump.
So if you were, well, you can't be president of the U.S. last time I checked, right? But assume you are.
Not officially.
Not officially. Okay, so you're the unofficial president. So
yeah, you are. You're the unofficial president. Even Israel knows it, Donald Trump. You have been cuckolded, supplanted by a superior male. Not a good male, not a high-quality male, but superior to you. It's a low bar. And you know it's getting to them, folks, when they say it's not getting to me. I ain't worried about it, but Elon could never be president because he's a foreigner, y'all. Believe me, don't worry about it. Watch the desperation.
And he got over 2,000 units. That's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Yeah, folks, he will be president. No one says he's going to be the actual president. He is the de facto president. You are his puppet. He's got his hand shoved up your fucking orange ass, dude. We all see it. He buying something with his $350 million, and it's clearly getting to him. You guys are telling on yourself. And then Elon, once again, being a jackass all fucking goddamn week. First off, remember he had that thing where if you sign up for his petition to help Donald Trump get elected, he'll give you all $47. And if you refer people, you get like $47 for each one of them. Well, shocker, he's stiffing everybody, folks, because like Bill Gates taught us on The Simpsons, they didn't get rich by writing a bunch of checks. And Musk has to pay people in swing states the $47 that he promised if they sign his America PAC petition. And there have been more than a handful of people say that they've been shorted on revenue sharing. And all I got to say is, ha ha, yep. And I'm waiting 80 days for payment. Keep waiting, bitch. Waiting along with her with no response. Yeah, hold your breath. Not to pile on, but you said get Starlink and only pay for what you use. Yeah, you're all idiots. You deserve to be cut out of your fucking money. You're about as dumb as the people that bought Hawk Tuah coin. And, yeah, Elon promised your money, but you ain't fucking getting it. And then, apparently one of his engineers went on an anti-white racial screed that Elon basically tried to defend. So let's see. He's like, at risk of stating the obvious, there are many attention-seeking trolls on social media platform trying to yank your chain. They win if you respond. So on a side note, Elon's new thing is that if he considers you a troll, he considers that spamming, and that is grounds for you to be banned from X. So basically, he's inventing rules that he can just call anybody a troll, and then he can claim that that is against the rules he created, and then use that as a pretext to ban them, while at the same time continuing to claim he's a free speech absolutist. So basically, anybody I want to ban, I can ban, but it's not a violation of your free speech because you violated the rules that I created and then I selectively enforce only against my enemies. Yeah, it's obviously a complete fucking farce. Only the dumbest humans alive believe that Elon Musk is for free speech. They don't even believe it. The ones that say it don't even fucking believe it. They just say shit because they want to get your goat or upset you or what the fuck ever, you know. It's all stupid. Anyway, one of your engineers is a racist. Yeah, one of your engineers, white racism. Clear, about to show you what the guy said. And imagine if anybody on the left had said this, what Elon Musk would be saying. Oh my God, it's anti-white racism. This person should not have a job anymore. Let's talk about their employment status. Let's get them fired. That's fucking Elon, right? But no, it's one of his own guys. So he is a troll, but went a little over the top in the past few days. All right, let's see what the guy said. If your race is so great, talking about us white folks, why am I outcompeting you on every axis that actually matters? You literally aren't. I can destroy you in New World, motherfucker. Try me, bitch! I'll cheat. Oh my God, I would cheat. Seems like you are the ones who is dysgenic. Thankfully, evolution will take care of you in due time. You're right about that. I am an evolutionary failure because I don't have kids. You gotta outbreed us. Good luck to you and your children if you are capable of having any. Oh, snap. I probably am. Never tried, but you got me there. And then he wanted to say, laughing my ass off. Shut the fuck up, white boy. Me? What have you built? I've got a pretty cool stereo system. I used AI to generate some AI videos. Nothing. What have you invented? I invented facials and t-shirts. We all know this. It's dusty lore. Well, what has your father built? He built me, baby. What more can you ask of a man? And his father before that, never met him. We will be lucky to even get one child out of you. Psh, you ain't gonna be that lucky, motherfuckers. Do better. I cannot, sadly. And he goes on to say, racist whites would do anything to save their white race. I guess I'm not racist because I wouldn't. Except getting a job and having children. Oh, snap, white folks. Shots fired. If you are getting replaced, it's because you are incapable of successfully playing your part. I mean, I agree with that, right? No one's stopping white people from fucking. That's the great replacement theory. But imagine anybody on the left said that, folks. Elon would not shut the fuck up about it. But when it's their own side, it's a different set of rules, always. Hypocrisy is what's for dinner. And then he's got to pander to Christians. We all know Elon is an atheist, doesn't actually give a shit about any of this, but happy holiday. It's Merry Christmas. They have to pretend like the world Christmas is happening It's a big part of conservative propaganda. Just so stupid. No one is taking Christmas away. Nobody gives a shit. Christmas is exactly the same as it's always fucking been, but they got to complain about something. They got to play the victim about fucking something. So I guess this is what they've chosen. Meanwhile, apparently some anti-Israeli psychopath in Germany hit a bunch of people with a car at a Christmas market. And then Elon Musk took down his account and erased all the evidence that he was an anti-Semite, and then started to post that he was actually a Muslim or a lover of Islam or something. I don't know. Seems bad. And yes, folks, this is the level of denial we're in. It's not even denial, though, I guess, because he knows he's just lying and bullshitting. They will say anything. We're in the post-truth society where words don't mean anything anymore. Elon says, all I want for Christmas, or he repost, all I want for Christmas is to dethrone America's bureaucratic oligarchs, like the number one oligarch in the world, the man who just paid $350 to buy our government, complaining about wanting to overthrow oligarchs because nothing means anything anymore, and all the people that follow him, they don't actually believe this. They just don't care. It's all about upsetting people. We're dealing with the richest mental children ever. And always, for some reason, we know the reason, conservatives are always trying to shit on school. Somebody's like, hey, Elon, what about schooling? If you need a school, you've already lost, Elon Musk says. He literally entered America on a student visa. But we know why they hate school. They want to dumb you down. Because when it comes to them, folks, yeah, they aren't saying the same things to each other, I can guarantee them to you. Like this man says, rich people aren't telling their kids to skip college, just yours. I guarantee you Elon Musk has a college fund for every fucking one of his children. And yeah, rich MAGA people. College education is woke. MAGA, yay, we hate college. Rich MAGA, we have to hire educated foreigners because you motherfuckers are too dumb. MAGA, wait, what? Yeah, folks. Don't get an education, don't go to college, but you're too fucking stupid for us to hire for our higher wages positions, so we have to hire foreigners. We have to have H-1 visas to replace you guys with, and that's what he let known, folks. He let known exactly what he thinks of all you, what their plan is. Musk calls for importing workers for his companies. First off, Mario says, Silicon Valley's biggest limitation, engineering talent shortage. The U.S. semiconductor industry alone needs 160,000 engineers by 2032, driven by $250 billion new investments. To which Elon says, no, we need more, like double the number yesterday, talking about H-1 visas, which they bring in high-skilled foreign workers to come in and replace all the Americans that supposedly they can't find to do the higher-end jobs. But really, it's because they don't want to pay Americans to do the work. They want to pay foreigners a pittance. And they basically have them by the balls. They're basically indentured servants because they have to continue to work for that company to stay in the country. A lot of times they bunk up in apartments 10 to 1, and they work 16-hour weeks and won't fucking complain. And this is what the game is, folks. They want to deport all the low-skilled, well, not as low-skilled, low-paying jobs. All the foreigners picking the fruit and doing construction and shit. They want to deport them. And then they want to bring in foreigners to do the high-skilled jobs so that you have to go pick the fruit, folks. That you have to do the low-fucking-paying jobs, right? So they can make more money for themselves and for their stockholders. They're going to give all the higher-paying jobs to migrants, and then all the low-paying jobs, you folks. That's the fucking plan. Everything for them, nothing for you. And this is what you fucking voted for, America, and fucking good. Die in the fields, you fucking idiots, okay? That's all I can goddamn say. They convinced a large portion of you to vote against your own best interest, and yes, we all have to suffer because of idiocy, but I guess, fuck it. At least we get to watch you fucking suffer too. Just fucking die in the goddamn fields. You sacks of goddamn shit. They're literally fucking telling you right to your fucking face. No, we need more, like double the number yesterday. The number of people who are super talented engineers and super motivated in the U.S. is far too low. Think of this like a pro sports team. If you want your team to win the championship, you need to recruit top talent wherever they may be. That enables the whole team to win. And when he says you in America, he means him, folks. His team. His bottom line. He's a rich man of the world, but it's never fucking enough. You have to want foreigners to come in and take the high-skilled, high-paying jobs, or you're against America. And, like, I have no problem with immigration. You guys know this. We need immigrants. Immigrants are the lifeblood of this fucking country, right? Oh, but I don't like oligarchs deciding which immigrants stay and which immigrants go. And the immigrants they decide to stay, they decide because they can pay them lower than highly qualified and skilled Americans that can do the same job because they don't want to pay them a fucking living wage. I'm against that a fucking course, right? Who isn't? So that's the situation we find ourselves in. And it did not go well for Elon Musk, but he kept doubling, tripling down on this bullshit, folks, because he has no respect for the sycophants, idiots that follow him. And why should he? He knows the truth about himself. He knows he's a shameless con man. He'll fucking sit there and lie to you right to your fucking face. And there's documented... so much documentation of lie after fucking lie after fucking lie, and it doesn't matter. You still worship him. You still allow him to buy the presidency, so he has no respect for you. Why the fuck should he? He's right about you. You are fucking morons. No reason he should fucking respect you. People are saying, hey, that seems fucky. Shouldn't you hire Americans, highly skilled? We got plenty of college-educated engineers, a lot of smart people in this country. It's a great country, right? We're making America great again. Why do you need foreign people to take the higher paying jobs? And he's like, your understanding of the situation is upside down and backwards. Yeah, you idiots disagree with me are so fucking stupid. Of course, my companies and I would prefer to hire Americans, and we do, as that is much easier than going through the incredibly painful and slow work visa process. However, there is a dire shortage of extremely talented and motivated engineers in America. No, there's not. There's fucking plenty. You just don't want to pay them. There's a shortage of ones that don't want to work for fucking pittance. Die in a goddamn cubicle to make you fucking rich. But there's plenty who would do the job if you pay them well. And got ratio by this account that is now missing. Curious. He's like, no, we need to know that number. There are people who are super talented engineers are basically low in this country. DRG says, my son graduated with honors with electrical and computer engineering degrees in 2023. He could not get an interview, let alone a job. Any white male he knew in college can't get jobs either. Many are currently working in data center jobs that don't require their education. Yeah, there are plenty of highly talented, well-educated Americans who want these jobs, and you're not giving it to them, Elon, because you don't want to pay the price. And account is gone now, folks. Now, I don't know. I don't know if Elon banned it or if they deleted their account because all the Elon Musk cult sycophants were piling up on them. But it's gone. And, yeah, we can't hire Americans because they're not educated enough. Well, educate me. Fuck off. Yep, that's our oligarchy, folks. They're trying to have it both fucking ways, but it's obvious what is goddamn happening here. And, MAGA finds out there's no place for them in Must Do America. He's saying the quiet part out loud. Investing in Americans is actually hard. It's not. You're the richest man in the world. It'd be very easy to do. Really hard. Yeah, it's really hard parting with a little bit of cash, isn't it? You mentally ill hoarder. It costs money and time and effort to make a person productive. Yeah, you have to pay them. What? You have to pay people for their time so they'll be productive for you? Bring back slavery. It's a short-term net loss. It's much easier to bring in skilled workers who might not do quite a good job, but will work for a fraction of the cost and be happy just to be here. Yeah, there it is, folks. He's telling you. They're not even as good, but we can pay them fucking less, so we're going to replace all you motherfuckers. Yeah, you're going to be picking that fucking fruit. You're going to be doing that construction work. You're going to be working at McDonald's for me, bitches. Going to replace all you stupid idiots and good. Replace them all, Daddy Musk. Fuck yeah, fuck these people. Fuck the workers. We all agree, right? Yeah. And he's like, it comes down to this. Do you want America to lose or to win? Yeah, like I said, it's all about him, folks. These fake patriots always substitute themselves or America for themselves. It's the most shallow con ever. And then he just goes on to triple, quadruple, hexagonal, I'm sure that's the word, down on his stupidity, basically calling white Americans, MAGA, the MAGA movement, idiots, folks. Hugo Vale says, white men aren't being hired anymore. A few months ago, I applied to work for X and noted on my resume that I was retired and didn't require any salary. I have a lot of experience as a mobile developer, didn't get even a response. To which Elon says, we're just dumb. Yep, you guys are dumb. Then he started basically calling people retarded that disagree with him. Austin Capital says, so basically the right split into two factions, tech right and the right. And the tech right is like, hey, we need H-1B visa people to do the jobs. And the right was like, no, you need to hire Americans. And the tech right is like, but you guys are retarded. And the right is like, well, you don't train us. And the tech right is like, you can't out-train being retarded. And while all this was going on, we learned some people really don't like Indians. And Elon's like, that pretty much sums it up. This was eye-opening. Yep, you're retarded, folks. You Americans are too goddamn stupid. You don't deserve high-paying jobs. You deserve to be fucking replaced by foreigners. And this is the guy you guys picked to be your de facto president, conservatives. This is where we're at in America right now. It's fucking amazing. And then he went on to say, my tolerance for subtards is limited. Subtards is an insult that basically means people that are beneath me, people that are too stupid to even think about. That's what he thinks about you MAGA people. And you know what? He's fucking right. I can't argue with the man. You guys are beneath everybody, the dumbest people potentially who have ever lived. And even, again, too many retards tonight online, 100%. It do be like that, says Ford agent Michael Iron Mouse Chong, who Elon Musk pays to interfere in American elections. And then he calls everybody contemptible fools, rather. All the MAGA people. He's basically like, MAGA is taking a page from Democrats on how to lose elections. Yes, and those contemptible fools must be removed from the Republican Party, root and stem. Basically, he's calling for an ousting of anybody who disagrees with this plan to import foreigners to do the high-skilled jobs in this country. Yay! This is MAGA, the new MAGA movement. Hell yeah, foreigners are fine as long as they're making rich people richer. And, yep, remove them! That's what I say. It's a cult. And unless you're willing to be replaced by a foreign person to do your job, you're out of the cult, MAGA. And hey, maybe this is the spark we need to unite both sides in a class war, hopefully. I mean, you guys just voted for the oligarchs, so horrible time to decide you want to do a class war, but hey, better late than fucking never, I guess. And then Purge Mass Lord Loomer got in a huge public knockdown drag-out fight with Elon Musk and was censored heavily by Mr. Free Speech. First off, she pointed out that, hey, despite what he said, he's not using H-1 visas to bring in high-skilled, high-paying workers to replace Americans. In fact, look at all the H-1 visas. They're public. They're entry-level fucking jobs, $70,000 a year jobs, right? These are not the high-skilled engineers. Literally entry-level. Why aren't Americans good enough for your entry-level positions? Are you saying that we're too retarded to even do the entry-level stuff? Well, yes. Because he can pay these people much, much less. And he no likey her pointing this out. I dare you tell the truth. Purge Mask, I can't believe she got a few things right for once. Now, she is a contemptible piece of shit in every goddamn way. Racist, sexist, horrible human being. But when they fight each other, I'll root for mutual destruction. And then she's kind of cooking here. Got to give it to her. Nobody can afford to live off $70,000 a year in today's America. Stop crying about declining birth rates when you want us to live like a bunch of welfare queens. Can't have a family and keep having more kids while making $70,000 a year and also working 80 hours a week. You can make more money working 40 hours a week and overtime at McDonald's each year. Yeah, Elon, what about that? What about the fact that you're using H-1 visas to stock entry-level positions and pay them a pittance that regular Americans can't live on? And then she goes on to say the elephant in the room is that Elon Musk, who is not MAGA and never has been, is a total fucking drag on the Trump transition. She's right about that, but I also love how Trump never has any agency. Nothing's ever on him. He's not a dumb piece of shit for taking $350 million from this insane oligarch and hanging around him and basically being a puppet for him. Not his fault at all, folks. It's all everybody else's fault. He's a stage 5 clinger who overstayed his welcome at Mar-a-Lago in an effort to become Trump's side piece and be the point man for all of his accomplices in big tech to slither into Mar-a-Lago. Damn! Can't believe Laura Loomer laying down a little truth for a change. They can tell the truth when it benefits them. It just usually doesn't. And then Ian Mouse Chong, paid for an agent of Elon Musk, chimes in. It's wild to see MAGA turning against Elon, Vivek, and David Sachs. And then Elon gives his entire cult their marching orders. Loomer is trolling for attention. Ignore. That's right, motherfuckers. Ignore. Ignore what you're seeing. Don't pay attention. Don't even think about what she's saying. Just ignore it. Hey, are you good little cult members or not? I have demanded you ignore what this person is saying. So listen to Daddy Elon. Don't think. Turn that brain off. Do what you're told. Good little bootlickers. And a lot of them will, folks. And Loomer responded, telling the truth isn't trolling. Read the room, Elon Musk. You bought your way into MAGA 5 minutes ago after Trump almost had his head blown off in Butler. Remember when you voted for Biden and propped up Governor Ron DeSantis and you said Trump was too old? We all know you only donated your money so you could influence immigration policy and protect your buddy, Xi Jinping. Oh, hell yeah! Another uppercut. So guess what happened, folks? I bet you can't guess. Yeah, they better. They censored her, Mr. Free Speech. First off, we temporarily limited some of your account features. You've broken the rules of X, Laura Loomer. And those rules are you're not allowed to talk back to Daddy Elon Musk. That's spam or some bullshit he made up to ban you, but still claim he's for free speech. And then, don't believe me. I mean, right after Elon Musk called me a troll today, my account verification was taken away. My subscriptions were deactivated, and I was banned from being able to buy premium, even though I was already paying for premium. Clearly, retaliation. Yep. On X, you can have subscribers. You get paid money for that. So he deactivated a bunch of MAGA people today who were arguing with him about the H-1 visas and took away their ability to make money. And also, like, one of the main ways to spread propaganda and get your narrative across on Twitter now is the longer tweets that are only available to people that buy X Premium. And so now they're not allowed to tweet longer. So they're not allowed to get their message across as well as they did. Silencing them, Mr. fucking Free Speech. But of course, if you guys watch this show, you already know there's nothing free speech about Elon Musk. It's all complete goddamn bullshit. I have now also been banned from being able to purchase premium. We were always told to buy premium, but if you criticize immigration, you get your premium check taken away, and you also get banned from being able to buy premium. Pure censorship. MAGA has been silenced. Yep. I can't believe the leopards finally ate my face. Who could have possibly seen this coming? And then she started tearing into goddamn Ian Mouse Chong. Ian Mouse Chong, basically, the mask came off. They want the Democrats to win. The Democrats would reinstate DEI and open the borders, entirely giving amnesty to tens of millions of illegal aliens. Once again, remember, Ian Mouse Chong has never stepped foot in the United States. He's lived in Malaysia his entire fucking life, but he pretends to be an American citizen in order to interfere in our elections. He gets paid by people like Elon Musk to do so. So, Laura says, Ian, still gray. You live in Malaysia. You don't even live in my country. You don't even go here. I want big tech and their Democrat pals in Congress to stop disrespecting the MAGA base and understand we won this election on promises to cut back on immigration. I know, as an Elon Musk reply guy who might even be on a retainer with X, with the other foreigner reply guys who meddle in U.S. affairs, that it's your job to blow him every day. But some of us have standards, and she's right. That is his job, literally, to fluff Elon every single day. Shut up, you stupid fucking foreign plant. After she said Milo was right about you, apparently her and Milo had a public altercation we're going to cover in the Chud Watch. Prepare for that one. You don't even live in my country. You live in Malaysia, and you want to influence our discourse so you can get large payouts from Elon. Hell yeah, all true. No lies detected. You should be forced to register as a foreign agent. Agreed. I hope the Malaysian Sharia police find you. I don't care about that. That seems a little harsh to me. But whatever happens will be just. And then they're turning around, folks, finally. Other right-wingers to Ian Mouse Chong. You're fat, brown, and not even American. Keep America white. And he's like, and there it is. Yeah, who could have possibly foreseen that all the MAGA idiots were goddamn racist, Ian? All the people you pander to, your entire fucking audience, racist asshats. Who could have possibly, what are you, the slowest person on earth? You're just now figuring this fucking shit out? God damn it. Isn't Elon paying you enough to buy a clue? And yes, folks, hey, MAGA, this is who Elon Musk and Vivek are replacing you with. You voted for this. Yep, these fucking troll dolls, these foreign agents, that's who they're replacing American workers with. And you guys did vote for it, so eat shit, dumbasses. And it wasn't just Laura Loomer crying about censorship. Apparently he was doing it to a lot of people. All of our influencers have now lost verification status, as well as our own page, says conservative OG. Our brand did nothing. We spoke out against HB1 visas. It appears that Elon Musk intentionally shut us down. Is this the new status quo for Americans' most free social media platform? I mean, it was always like that, but you guys were fine with it when he was doing it to other people. Suddenly it's different when he's doing it to you. Lots of the people crying the same thing. It's okay to tell Elon he's wrong, says a 9mm submachine gun. This is for all the pages in his circle. You know he's wrong on legal immigration issue. You're scared. You're going to get kicked out of his circle, and it's pathetic. I've long been a Tesla and SpaceX fanboy. I loved that he purchased Twitter. But I'm not going to pretend these stances aren't remarkably dangerous to this nation. If my closest friend said the same, I'd call him out. Basically, you can call Elon out. It's fine, folks. Nothing will happen to you. What's that? My checkmark was removed. It didn't change my name or photo. It's because OG conservative either lost their badge or unsubscribed from Twitter. I paid for my check. This is weird. Not weird. He just unsubscribed you. He's taking away your speech. We all know that people that have blue check marks also get like a wider consideration in the algorithm. Their message gets spread further, so it's just another way for him to censor you. Some of the big Elon sycophants of this platform realize tonight that X isn't and never has been a free speech platform. A megalomaniac runs the site, and his tolerance of your speech is fickle as his principles. You're completely at his whims. Yeah, breaking, says Chief Trumpster. I have lost my checkmark. What gives Elon Musk? You know. The party's over. Love to fucking see it. And moved his go badge from conservative OG, like I said. And evil Liam Neeson laugh, whatever the fuck that is. Even Libs of TikTok started to notice. That's his pet account, you know, Chaya Rat Bitch, the evil Libs of TikTok. Why are so many accounts suddenly losing their blue check marks? Hey, why is this happening? It's a mystery. A bunch of right-wing accounts started criticizing Elon Musk, and suddenly they were censored. How? How is this possible? Yeah, we know. The oligarch doesn't like being questioned. As always with oligarchs, why do you think he fucking bought Twitter? And Raw Alerts the same way. Lost their blue check mark. Gavin Mario Wax lost his blue check mark. Laura Loomer lost hers. Owen Schroyer lost his. Anybody that spoke out, hammered down. Needless to say, though, there was a lot of dissent, folks. Immediately, even the Nazis turned against him. Watching all the people Elon spent the last year pandering relentless to turn on him in under 24 hours is hilarious. They posted a picture of him being hung by the neck. I guess oligarchs get the rope, even for these Nazis. Destroyed goodwill in one day award. Uh-oh. Looks like the honeymoon might be over there, Elon. Even 4chan turned on him. Spent 4 years pretending to be subtly red-pilled white nationalists on Christmas Day. Rug pull. His entire fan base revealed all he wanted was cheap Pajit workers. Oh, well. Yeah, oh, well. Who would have thought that the toxic trolls that you pander to, that you drew in to your fan base would turn on you? The people that all they care about is ownage, about upsetting people. Who would have thought the worst people on earth would eventually turn against you, Elon Musk? And it's fucking glorious. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's 3 chef kiss delicious. And MAGA finding out that Doge was never about government efficiency. How did Doggy go from let's cut wasteful government spending to here's why we need to import more immigrants almost overnight? Did I miss something? I mean, you missed that your head was up your ass, because this was pretty obvious to anyone who had 2 brain cells to rub together. And they really are trolling Elon Musk. Here's the racist on the Twitter chats.
I think he is a pariah, because let's look at his life. How many times he's been married? He has a trans daughter. He's for universal wage. Brother, this is not a conservative. This is not a conservative. And now the snowball is moving. We're going to bury this guy. Within 6 months, we're going to force Trump to let him go. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, I saw that with the A-20.
Oh, yeah, hey, I'm all for it. You guys should fight to the death. Love it. And even Anko Tour knows what's up. Can't believe Anko Tour read about something American workers can leave a company. Imported HB1 workers can't. Tech wants indentured servants, not high-skilled workers. Yes, very fucking true, Anko Tour. I cannot believe I'm agreeing with you, but if you're going to tell the truth, I guess I ain't got no choice. Even Jack Piece of Shitbick, one of the most popular right-wing influencers on the entire internet. Today was the day we found out who was getting rich by screwing over the American worker. Oh, shit. Big time feuding going on. It's a civil war, folks. Even Matt Gaetz chimed in. Matt Gaetz, who Elon Musk has gone to the well for, has defended, even though we knew he was a pedophile, rapist. I don't know, whatever you want to call him. It's up to you. But now he's striking back at the hand that fed him. Matt Gaetz, we welcomed tech bros when they came running our way to avoid the third grade teacher picking their kid's gender and the obvious Biden-Harris economic decline. We did not ask them to enter immigration policy. Now that look at this, I don't think this is the real Matt Gaetz. Says former Matt Gaetz. Is that the real one? Oh no, I'm gonna pretend like it's real because I want to, but I'm still wondering. I gotta double check that later. I should have asked AI. And Steve Bannon, folks, tried to warn you. Steve Bannon, dirty tricksters. Sloppy Steve, Donald Trump's right-hand man, a year ago.
Up crony capitalism and Elon Musk. And by the way, when we cut him off, he went begging the CCP, and that's why they have the joint venture in Shanghai, the Tesla, which is 100% of his value, right? This guy lives on government contracts and taxpayer subsidies, okay? It's all, we're going to get Joe Allen in here for a second to transform it. Elon Musk, once again, brother, I'm smart enough to tell you no to your face, and I'm evil enough to be able to expose you as a running dog for the greatest enemy this nation's ever had. You're a war profiteer. You're sleeping with the enemy, brother, and you've been doing it because you're not an American nationalist. You're not even an American. All you are is a globalist, okay? A globalist. And you will go where anybody writes you a check, and you would take it from Adolf Hitler himself because you're taking it from people that are as bad as Adolf Hitler. The murderous regime of the Chinese Communist Party, which you praised on their 100th anniversary. Let me bring it.
Damn, he was right. I can't believe Sloppy Steve was right. And I can't believe he's still sticking to that story a year later, folks. This was yesterday.
This whole thing about, we want to get all this and they're only geniuses, that's H-1B visas. That's not what it's about. It's about taking American jobs and bringing over essentially what become indentured servants at lower wages. Like I told those guys, remember, hey, if you got an Einstein every 25 years, come to us. Maybe we can make an exception for Einstein. Maybe, if it's proven. The whole thing's a scam. This thing's a scam by the oligarchs in Silicon Valley to basically take jobs from American citizens, give them to what become indentured servants from foreign countries, and then pay them less. Simple. To let them into through the golden door.
What the fuck? Steve Bannon talking logic and common sense? Inconceivable. But that's where we're at, folks. Even Steve Bannon knows what's up. And, oh my God, you know it's bad when Nazi-ass Jake Shields, UFC fighter, one of the most virulent, racist, transphobes, right-wing pieces of shit on all of Twitter, turns his back on you. Elon took my pay away, so maybe the check mark is next. Oh, shit. Posted Elon about to get gangbanged by a bunch of Indians, because of the racism. But fuck. Remember, Elon shot himself in the foot, really. He was doing this scam where he was pretending like you could make a bunch of money posting on X/Twitter. And so he did this initial program where he paid all these people a bunch of fucking money just to make it seem like you could make that every month. And then, of course, he had only meant to do it like for 1 month. He wasn't planning on doing that every single fucking month. He was just trying to scam people. And so then after the first month, he stopped paying them as much money. And now they're all fucking pissed at him. So, yeah, who could have seen that fucking coming? And, yep, I agree with this one, too. Hassani knows what the fuck's up. The elites destroyed schooling in this country for profit. They treat teachers like dirt. Kids get shot in school. They tell you college is not important and it can't be free. And now you're sitting around mad about HB1 visas. Laughing my ass off. You've been robbed blind. Yes, you were really fucking stupid. And they gonna take your jobs away. Not the foreigners, but the people you elected. You didn't elect Elon Musk, but you did. You did elect him. You knew what you were fucking getting. You knew he was a fucking snake when you let him in, bitch. Trump been trying to tell you guys. But AOC has an idea on how to handle oligarchs like Elon Musk.
Honestly, make fun of him effectively. This man so deeply desires public acceptance and adulation. Make fun of him effectively. This man so deeply desires public acceptance and adulation. Honestly.
Agreed. Make fun of him, mock him. That was my plan for religion. Just mock it into extinction. Do the same with Elon Musk. And then, folks, super genius Vivek Ramaswamy decides to jump into the fray and throw his weight behind Elon Musk and agree and said some stuff that I don't think is going to go over too well in the conservative community. So, and also, this is so weird and creepy. This is like an incel manifesto. Wait till you hear this shit. So Vivek is like, the reason top tech companies often hire foreign-born first-generation engineers over native Americans isn't because of an innate America IQ deficit. A lazy, wrong explanation. A key part of it comes down to the C word, culture. Tough questions demand tough answers, and if we're really serious about fixing the problem, we have to confront the truth. Our American culture has venerated mediocrity over excellence. I mean, yeah, you're rich. You're an unelected oligarch running our government right now, along with Elon Musk and Donald Trump as the president. So, yes, you are a shining example of what you're saying right now. At least since the 90s and likely longer. That doesn't start in college. It starts young. A culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian will not produce the best engineers. This seems highly personal. Seems like he might have got picked on in high school, and this is his origin story about how he became a supervillain. A culture that venerates Corey from Boy Meets World. Why you gotta bring Corey from Boy Meets World into it? He was the best of us. Or Zach and Slater. What? Over Screech. Fuck Screech. Screech was kind of a skis, right? Trying to trick Lisa into dating him and told her she could date whoever she wanted to. And then when she did, got all mad about it, tried to make her feel guilty. Yeah, Zach was evil, but Screech wasn't that much better, to be honest with you. Rest in peace, Dustin Diamond. Or Stefan over Steve Urkel. Stefan was so cool, though, and smooth, while Steve Urkel, I don't know, ate too much cheese or something. And Family Matters will not produce the best engineers. What the fuck? This guy's stuck on 80s sitcoms or some shit, or 90s. I don't know what year. Fact, I know multiple sets of immigrant parents in the 90s who actively limited how much their kids could watch those TV shows precisely because they promoted mediocrity. And their kids went on to become wildly successful STEM graduates. Yes, hey, they're miserable human beings. They were not having any fun. But they were forced not to watch television and to work their ass off every day of their lives, which I guess is better. More movies like Whiplash, fewer reruns of Friends. What? More math tutoring, fewer sleepovers. No sleepovers? No fun for you guys. More weekend science competitions. Oh, goody. Fewer Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, hey, more work, less friends. More stress, less happiness. More misery, less fun. More books, less TV. More creating, less chilling. More extracurriculars, less hanging out at the mall. Do malls even still exist? Most normal American parents look skeptically at those kinds of parents. More normal American kids view those kinds of kids with scorn. Yeah, they're nerds. Fucking nerds. Nerds! If you grow up aspiring to normalcy, normalcy is what you will achieve. Now close your eyes and visualize which families you knew in the 90s or even now who raise their kids according to one model versus the other. Be brutally honest. Normalcy doesn't cut it in a hyper-competitive global market for technical talent. And if you pretend like it does, we'll have our asses handed to us by China. This could be our Sputnik moment. We've awakened from slumber before and we can do it again. Trump's election hopefully marks the beginning of a new golden era in America, but only if our culture fully wakes up. A culture that once again prioritizes achievements over normalcy, excellence over mediocrity, nerdiness over conformity, hard work over laziness. That's the work we have cut out for us rather than wallowing in victimhood. All this basically to say that Americans are too fucking stupid to hire, and we have to hire foreigners to do the higher paid jobs. While you guys go out and pick the fucking fruit. All because of, I guess, Corey from Boy Meets World. What up, Corey? Anyway, once again, need to say this did not go over well with the American public, especially the conservatives. Memes like this started going around. It's okay, we're Americans. Boy Meets World Americans or Weekend Science Competition Americans. What kind of Americans are you? I got to know where to shoot you or not. You guys seen this one? Terrifying character in the movie Civil War. Have you seen it? I saw it. And, started attacking our boy Vivek. A culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian. Yeah, it reads like a school shooter essay. Vivek is losing and it does, man. It is an incel manifesto if I ever fucking read one. So weird that this unelected oligarch is deciding what government programs get cut or not right now. Literally running our government while Trump golfs. And yeah, Vivek talked to white people the way white people talk to black people, and they fucking did not like it. Yeah, Vivek came through and said, you white folks don't raise your kids the right way like us Asians do. It's 100% what he fucking said. You whiteys have an inferior culture to foreigners and Asians. The very words that every white person has been fighting against. You elected, basically, to run us. Yes, why? Tech companies hire foreign workers. It's real easy. They can pay them less. It's all about making more money for them and less for us, as always. And now folks are all mad. So now they suddenly are concerned over the fact that Vivek got all his money by scamming people. You know how he supposedly bought this new drug that was already found not effective by multiple tests, and then he put an IPO in it, and then they raised billions of dollars, and him and his family sold the stock before it became known that the drug didn't work and it was worthless, and they made out like bandits while all the investors in their company became bankrupt. You know, they're scammers, of course, because that's who Trump gravitates towards. That's who gravitates towards Trump, and that's who idiots in America want to run us. They want the most corrupt con artists in our society to be in charge of everything, and you got what you wanted, dipshits. And so now the Republicans are posting this. I'm not going to play it for you, but it's 5 minutes of him shilling for his fake drug, pumping, dumping the stock. Yet now you motherfuckers are worried about it, but you knew. I've been talking about this shit for over a year now. You knew, and you didn't fucking care. But now finally you're kind of seeing his true stripes, and you're pretending like you care about this shit. And yeah, where would Americans be without Vivek coming in and defrauding shareholders of $2 billion worth of fake dementia? And yeah, my mother's one of the victims. If there is a hell, I hope he rots in it for all eternity. There's not, unfortunately. But nobody cared before. And then I think today is a good day to remind how Vivek got rich. He and his family bought a patent for a drug that failed 4 trials already, raised hype around it, and cashed out before the drug failed to deliver again. The company was based in Bermuda. More here. Yes, anybody that watches the show already knew this. But I'm glad you guys are finally waking up to stories we covered a year ago. And they turned on Gavin and Mario Wax and other these right-wing influencers. No more sleepovers. No more fun. Must work. Must produce. Discarded if you can't keep up. Who the hell is advising Vivek? Nobody is advising him. They're always con artists. And even though they scam people out of billions of dollars, you guys still worship them. You guys still suck their dicks. And they were like, really? Really? It's obvious we're con men. All the evidence is out there. We've already been exposed. You guys are still worshiping us? You guys are still voting for us to be in charge of shit? Oh my God. I guess I was right to scam you guys because you're fucking useless and worthless. You're the dumbest motherfuckers on earth, right? That assuages my guilt. I felt a little bit guilty, even though I'm a complete psychopath. I sort of felt guilty for scamming you guys out of money. But now that I see the American populace is complete fucking morons, then I guess it was fine. I guess I should keep goddamn going because you idiots get what you fucking deserve. And that's how they see you, folks. They see you as feedstock. These soulless vampires to suck you off, and not in a good way, until there's fucking nothing left. But they're right about you. They're right about you, folks. And even Red Pill, turn on a Red Pill media. I want people like Vivek Ramaswamy to be immediately deported back to India. I'm tired of these parasites telling white Americans how to run the country. Oh, shit, you lost the racist. That's like 90% of MAGA, Vivek. And a good summary of all the Vivek Elon H1B discourse. Wait, they think we're stupid? Yes, always have. Obviously, they think you're fucking stupid. They don't think you're stupid. They know you're stupid. They know exactly what you are, and they have no respect for you, and they fucking shouldn't. Then the aftermath, folks. Hey, while Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk were out rolling out of the new immigration policy, here's what Trump was doing. Yeah. Puppet Trump, Vice President Trump playing golf while the oligarchs decide to replace you all with brown folks. Well, not all of you, just the ones that have high-paying jobs, or even not even high-paying jobs, just slightly high-paying, middle-class jobs. All of you got to go. Better learn how to use a hammer, motherfuckers. But Laura Loomer wasn't the only one cooking Elon Musk today. Here is, what the fuck's this guy's name? Whatever this guy that roasts everybody. I don't know. Jeffrey something. Anyway, here he is.
The Cybertruck doesn't come with a spare tire, but apparently Elon does. Look at that little belly. He wears those little t-shirts that are too short for him. Forget Mars. Maybe he should explore a Planet Fitness. It's only $10 a month. The Cybertruck doesn't come with...
They were fight words, but actually he's lost some weight, I guess, because he took that Ozempic and shit. I got to get on that fucking Ozempic, y'all. I hear good things. All right, then, of course, the worst people in the world came out in support of Ramaswamy and Elon, like Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's like, you guys quit judging the oligarchs now. They build businesses and they know what it fucking takes. Shut the fuck up, bitch. And then, folks, he started whining. I am constantly insulted on this platform. What? You're constantly insulted? What have you ever done to be insulted? It's not like you are the biggest purveyor of misinformation in the history of the internet. It's not like you just lie for a living and, like a vampire, take everything from society and leave nothing behind in your wake. It's not like you're a horrible fucking giant piece of shit that's destroying America. Yeah, it is like that a little bit. This perfectly encompasses Elon Musk. I just got punched for no reason. Yeah, really? No reason? Think I might see I don't know. Anyway, always the eternal victim. But regardless, though, of how certain people in MAGA are turning against Elon Musk, let's not forget he is still the de facto president, folks. In fact, he has the ear of Congress for sure. They listen to everything he does, and for good reason. He is literally signal boosting for every one of them. Congress's top 10 most prolific X-users are all GOP. No shit. They know now they have a platform on X where Elon Musk will artificially inflate their numbers, inflate their view count, while artificially deflating anybody who speaks out in opposition to them, folks. This is how the free speech game is played. So he does delete a lot of posts, but he doesn't delete all the posts that he censors. Some of them, the posts stay up there, but he limits who can see it. Basically, nobody can see it. It's still there, though, so they can claim we're not censoring. We love free speech, but it is a form of censorship where you decide whose voice to amplify and whose to snuff the fuck out. Just because you didn't delete it altogether doesn't mean you aren't censoring it by keeping anybody from fucking seeing it. It's the same goddamn thing. But things like this are too nuanced for most idiots to understand. And so they'll still pretend like Elon Musk is some kind of free speech hero. And This is how our government is working, folks. Even the vice president is out here threatening employers. If you dare speak out against Elon Musk, Ivana Schrader said, this is so dangerous. If this is not clear enough, that's what he also wants to do to the USA. This is when he gave a shout out to the AfD, the far right, some say Nazi party, some say not Nazi, but far right party in Germany. And so J.D. Vance, the vice president, using his position in our government to threaten this person's free speech, to intimidate them to shut up, to send a message to all of us that no, you do not speak out against President Elon Musk. Shady Vance says it's so dangerous for people to control their borders. So dangerous. The dangerous level is off the charts. I wonder how much money this person's employer gets from the American taxpayer. Yeah. Hey, you better shut up your employee. You better shut the fuck up or we're going to cut off your money. Do not come after President Musk or we're going to use our position in our government to come after your fucking company. You better fire this woman. You better shut her up. It's 100% intimidation, folks. 100% trying to use government position to shut your opponents up. But who was surprised? Oligarch's going to oligarch. And that is my Elon Musk coverage. And holy shit, that was an hour and 15 minutes. That was a long one. But had to get through it. It's been a fucking week. Yes, go to Blue Sky. I'm on the Blue Sky. I'm Cult of Dusty on there if you're on there. And, Piper in background. Yeah, we got Precious and Piper's over here, actually. You can't really see her. And then this is Half Stash. And Mr. Pretty Boy's in my lap. Hell yeah. And all right, folks, get your super chats in. We're going to do a halftime at the end of this next section. So help me out. If you enjoyed that segment, hook me up with some super chats. But for now, it's time for... And another week of Trump acting like classless fucking trash. Man, I get it, America. You're tired of decorum. You're tired of somebody acting respectably and presidentially. You love trash. You love being embarrassed. You love people who are gaudy. Here's Trump's Christmas message. Every year he's got to be a fucking embarrassment and be rude and Krug. This is just his brand. Merry Christmas to all, including to wonderful soldiers of China who are lovingly but illegally operating the Panama Canal. No, they're not. Where we lost 38,000 people in its building 110 years ago. That is not true. He literally just made that up. Did not lose anywhere even close to that. Always making certain that the United States puts in billions of dollars in repair money, but we will have absolutely nothing to say about anything. Also, to Governor Justin Trudeau, of whose citizens' taxes are far too high, but if Canada was to become our 51st state, their taxes would be cut by more than 60%. Yeah, I mean, that's not true, but even if it was, then you have to deal with the American healthcare system, where basically you just have to fucking die quickly so your family doesn't go bankrupt. Not to mention school shootings, Trump as your president, complete fucking corruption, all of it. I think you might opt out of that one, Canada. Then he goes to attack Greenland. Likewise, the people of Greenland, which is needed by the United States, I guess not attack them, but threaten to buy them against their will for national security purposes, who want the U.S. to be there, and we will. Blah, 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 blah. It's just embarrassing fucking nonsense from the orange goof as per usual. Also, like, it sort of seems like globalism a little bit. He's threatening to take over Panama Canal. He's talking about invading Mexico. He's talking about annexing Canada. This is globalism fucking 101, folks. This is exactly the sort of shit the right accuses the left of and freaks out about. But when Trump does this, it's completely fucking fine. And yeah, it's all again to these billionaires. Elon Musk is like, 2025 is going to be so lit. First off, Trump, every square meter of the Panama Canal belongs to Panama, and we will continue belonging to Panama, says the president of Panama. And Trump's like, we'll see about that. And then, welcome to the United States Canal. Yay! Threatening to invade a foreign country and take their shit. Hooray, America! It's going to be so lit. So lit, said the world's richest man, trying to pit us against each other. If you guys are wondering what the deal with the Panama Canal is, basically, here's what happened. Like back in the late 1800s, America was like, hey, Panama! And Panama was like, what's up, America? And America was like, hey, the Spanish-American War that we're involved in. They're fucking pissed off and shit at us right now. It sucks. And Panama's like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you know how, like, there's two different oceans, and to get to the other ocean, we got to, like, sail our ships all the way around the bottom of South America, and it takes a really fucking long time, and it's really bad for our military strategy, and also at the same time, like, it's bad for our commerce and everything, having to sell ships all the fuck around there. And Panama's like, yeah. And then the U.S. was like, how about this? Hear me out. How about we build a big fucking beautiful trench right in you, connecting the two oceans? We'll pay for everything, but you gotta let us fuck your trench whenever we want to. We gotta fuck the shit out of your trench, but hey, it's your trench. It's your land, your trench. As long as you let us fuck your trench, you can let anybody else fuck your trench. In fact, all of South America are gonna be completely fucking jealous of your beautiful trench. They're all going to be like, I wish I had a beautiful trench that the entire world wanted to fuck, but only you'll have it. And Panama was like, what? You going to build me a trench? Then you're going to make all my neighbors fucking jealous and everybody can fuck at? And America was like, totally. And Panama was like, well, let me make this clear, yo. All right. I got to let you fuck my trench whenever you want to, but also it's my trench. I'm in control over it. And I can let anybody fuck it I want to. And America's like, totally, baby. And Panama was like, we're in! And so then, like 100 years later, Orange Goof becomes president. And suddenly America's like, hey, Panama! We can't help but notice you're letting all these Asian guys fuck your trench. And they're like, what the fuck? I thought you said it was my trench. Thought you said I could let anybody fuck it if I wanted to. And then America was like, yeah, but we didn't know you were into Asian guys. That's just too many Asian guys. Hey, we might have to take our trench back over. And Panama was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're going to invade my country and take my trench? You gave me this trench. And America's like, yeah, I guess you made a deal with the devil, baby. So basically, that's where we're at right now. They seem pretty psyched about it, though, I guess. Of course, they're just bullshitting. China ain't fucking controlling the goddamn Panama Canal. They do have, like, ports at both ends of it, but they ain't fucking controlling it. And of course, Trump went public trying to talk goddamn tough about Panama because we're ridiculous.
Falling into the wrong hands. It was not given for the benefit of others by a token of cooperation, but it was given to Panama and to the people of Panama, but it has provisions. You got to treat us fairly, and they haven't treated us fairly. If the principles, both moral and legal, of this magnanimous gesture of giving are not followed, then we will demand that the Panama Canal be returned to the United States of America in full, quickly, and without question.
And Panama's like, what are you guys, some kind of Indian givers? And then Native Americans are like, what the fuck did you just say? So, oh no. Seems like we should keep our promises and whatever, but we're Americans, baby. I guess we don't do that anymore. Meanwhile, guess who Trump got this idea about the Panama Canal from? From his blowjob giver, Purge Master Loomer. I remember telling President Trump in person, February, this would be a great idea. Yeah, the whole Panama Canal, taking it back. By his fluffer. Super cool. Apparently, this is who's running our government right now. Donald Trump's mistress. And, of course, Panama responded, Trump's lies are nonsense. He's like, China ain't fucking running the Panama Canal, and the Panama Canal belongs to us. Fuck Trump, he's a moron. And Greenland responded. Greenland's like, the fuck you talking about? Greenland ain't for goddamn sale. We'll never be for sale. But I guess white nationalists love Greenland because Vikings and shit. You know, Vikings are like white supremacist symbols for some reason. I don't even know why. Vikings are cool. And then idiot Trump basically floating the idea that Wayne Gretzky should be the governor of Canada. Now, he don't give a fuck about Wayne Gretzky being the governor of Canada. He's just trying to use this as an opportunity to needle Canada, make an ass of himself, and call Canada a state. President-elect Donald Trump on Wednesday trolled Canada Prime Minister Justin Trudeau by promising to cut Canada's taxes if they agree to become the 51st state. I just left Wayne Gretzky, the great one, as he is known in ice hockey circles, Trump said. I said, Wayne, Why don't you run for president, prime minister of Canada, soon to be known as the governor of Canada? You would win easily. You wouldn't even have to campaign, but it's just stupid. He's just trying to alienate us from our biggest trade partners because, I don't know, they're trying to destroy the economy or something. It remains to be seen. And then, you guys remember Bo Hines, former college football player? Well, apparently he's been given a high-position government job as the head of the Crypto Council. Oh, goody. They'll just fucking nominate anybody. Doesn't even matter. Any fucking idiot meathead. You get a job and you get a job. Fuck meritocracy. It's just whoever Trump sees when he turns on his fucking television. And then from the leopards eating our face category tonight, today's episode of We Fucking Warned You, New York City firefighter unions that supported Trump and Republicans are furious that the House decision to strip funding for the 9/11 healthcare program. What? Who could have? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Die. Ellie, you just die. What can you say? You're too dumb to live, okay? Eat your cat food and die, sacks of shit. That's all I can say to you. No sympathy, what the fuck soever. But hey, in lieu of funding for the 9/11 fund, they did get cold pizza. So that's all you deserve, motherfucker. Anybody that voted for Trump, cold pizza's too much for you, all right? Just eat it and go towards the light, sluts. And more leopards eating our faces, Schadenfreude. These MAGA farmers could be ruined if Trump follows through with mass deportations. Oh, really? If only you could have seen this coming ahead of time. California farmers could soon enjoy bumper crops thanks to President-elect Donald Trump's pledge to lift water restrictions. But who will pick them? He follows through on his deportation threats. I know. All the people making decent middle-class wages are going to get replaced by H-1 visas. And then it'll be up to you once they deport all the low-paying job workers. That's the fucking plan, folks. Feudalism, they're going to bring it back. A slave society where you have no choice but to work for the oligarchs until you die, till your heart explodes in your chest and they throw you in a fucking ditch. And that's the story of you, motherfucker. Wait to Django. Welcome to Django Rechained. The country's largest agricultural constituency backed Trump in November, bucking California's deep blue electorate over his campaign promises to open the faucet and deliver more water to the state's parched, conservative-leaning Central Valley. But now it's reckoning with an uncomfortable contradiction. Trump also campaigned on mass deportations of undocumented immigrants who make up at least half of the state's agricultural workforce. Yeah, well, good. Go fucking bankrupt. I cannot wait. And apparently, Mexico is kind of panicking. Mexico tests app allowing migrants to alert local consulates if they're facing deportation. Mexico is developing a cell phone app that will allow migrants to warn relatives and local consulates if they think they're about to be detained by the U.S. Immigration Department, a senior official said Friday. So I guess an app that warns your fucking family. They got me. Hide, run, they're on to us. What a dystopian goddamn society we're living in right now, folks. And they don't even have countries to send these people back to, a lot of them. They don't even know where they came from. The countries don't want them back. So I guess they're going to just drop them off in a country that they've never been to, that they're not from, that they don't even speak the language of. First off, apparently Donald Trump and his team are reportedly debating how much to invade Mexico once he takes office. Per The Independent. Yeah, apparently they're going to attack the drug cartels and just illegally invade the sovereign country of Mexico, which seems bad, but whatever. Seems a little bit like fascism and globalism and all that, but, I guess it doesn't matter. But then, apparently Guatemala is open to accepting U.S. deportees. Yeah, they're not from there. They don't speak the language, but we'll take you. I guess Guatemala is going to be the new Australia of America, where we send our undesirables, folks. They'll probably be greatly benefited from it, though, because a lot of these immigrants that come over here are just trying to find a better life for themselves and their families. So they'll probably go over and make Guatemala a lot better than it is now with all that labor that we desperately need in this country. But guess who thinks that Democrats are being too hard on Donald Trump? Stroker ace, John Fetterman, went public on ABC to say this.
And after you survived an assassination, you literally were shot in your head. Yeah. And had the presence of mind to respond, fight, fight, fight. I mean, that's a political talent. It's undeniable. And also, I never believed that it was about fascism. And for me, that made it difficult for
Kamala Harris said that he was a fascist.
Yeah, well, it's like that's her prerogative. I mean, but it's not a word that I would use because you put a lot of Democrats, especially in my state, that I know and I happen to love people that are going to vote for Trump, and they are not fascist. And
they are, though. Also, if you're sitting at the table with 12 Nazis, there are 13 Nazis at the table. You fat sack of shit.
So fascism, that's not a word that regular people, use. That,
Oh, no, regular people don't use it. Must not be true then.
I think people are going to decide who is the candidate that's going to protect and project, my version of the American way of life. And that's what happened. Or
no, fascist. Elected a fascist to do fascist shit, to round the fucking Browns, to bring white supremacy back to this goddamn country. What a goddamn disappointment. And then, just buying up the government, folks. First, Trump is charging $100,000 to pray with him at an event. Yeah, nothing more Christian than that, folks. Having to pay $100,000 to attend a worship service with Donald Trump. Super Christian, y'all. Not sacrilegious in any way. President-elect Donald Trump transition team is reportedly planning an interfaith prayer service the day before his inauguration, where participants can worship alongside the businessman and his wife, Melania. But those who want to join need to weigh the price of the prayer. Tickets to the service will be awarded only to those who donate at least $100,000 to Trump's inaugural ceremonies or who raise $200,000. So super cool. Just everyday common man type shit. Paying $200,000 to attend church with Trump. But it's legalized bribery, folks. Just right at the fucking open. His inauguration fund. First off, Toyota donating $1 million to Trump. Fucking Zuckerberg do the same thing. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all the oligarchs circling the wagons to suck the orange nuts and to bribe him, folks. This is just 100% bribery. Greasing the skids. This should be illegal as shit, but it's America, baby. America voted for this shit purposely. And yes, Trump's inauguration fund likely to top $150 million, folks. $150 million for him to be inaugurated. It's 100% corrupt bribery. The Trump-Vance inaugural committee is on track to set a record in inauguration fundraising, with pledged contributions surpassing its fundraising goal of $150 million as of Monday. So just crazy to fucking see, folks. Oligarchs just 100% buying him up publicly. Not even trying to fucking hide it. But they don't have to hide it, folks. Because people like Joe Rogan, who has the largest, most popular podcast in the world, will go on the air and with a fucking straight face tell his 50 million viewers this.
And this is what I think the deep state really is scared about with Trump. Because he genuinely wants to stop the wars. Like, he's openly saying it.
Yes.
That we've got
He's literally talking about invading Panama and invading Mexico and annexing Canada. But okay.
Stop people from dying.
Right.
That shouldn't be controversial. That shouldn't be something that the left opposes.
Yeah, that's not controversial. But when he says he opposes the war, basically he means defunding Ukraine so Russia can go in and murder and rape all the people and take their fucking shit. That's what we're got him against. That's the part you're pretending to be dumb about and not say in order to lie by omission to your audience of fucking idiots.
They also don't like that he can't be controlled.
Right.
Right.
And
he literally is a puppet president to Elon Musk, the world's richest man, who bought him for $350 million. You goddamn morons.
For a very long time, used people's secrets and vulnerabilities to control them.
And financial. Right. The fact that he paid for the entire campaign himself.
He literally did not pay a fucking penny of the campaign. He doesn't even pay for his own legal bills. What in the fuck?
Right. That's different. Like, or funded it or had, figured out how to get money. It's different.
It's not different. Every fucking candidate figures out how to fund their campaign with donations. That's the same as every fucking candidate ever in the goddamn... What are you talking about? But it doesn't matter, folks. Post-truth society. Just whatever they can say to shill for this man, they're going to goddamn do. Hey, but they're making their side very obvious. We see what side's you on. Meanwhile, consumer confidence drops to near recession levels, according to the Business Insider. People are starting to fear all the Trump tariffs, Trump's policy proposals to deport all the low-paid workers picking our fruit and doing our construction jobs. People are starting to wake up to how bad this is actually going to be for the fucking economy. Not going very well. But this is the truth, folks. Re-electing Trump is like the Titanic backing up to hit the iceberg again. This is exactly what you guys fucking voted for. Don't freak out now. Just fucking rearrange the deck chairs, play your fucking violin as the goddamn ship sinks, and die in the cold, icy waters, you fucking idiots. Definitely ain't gonna be enough room on my big door for you motherfuckers. But don't worry, folks, no matter how bad it gets for MAGA people, no matter how screwed over they get by the Trump presidency, no lessons will be learned. Don't lie to yourself about that. 1 year from now, I blame Biden. He should have done a better job explaining how Trump's policies were going to screw people like me. That's why I'm still MAGA. That's right, folks. There's always an excuse. You're never to blame for anything. Always the other side is to fucking blame, no matter what the fuck happens to you. The memories of goldfish. And the Trump cult sycophants lining up to lie, once again, like Elon Musk did, spread this lie that Christmas somehow was in danger, and it's back. Coach Tommy Tuberville, thanks to President Trump, Christmas is back in America. He's not even president yet. Literally nothing has changed. If you're from another country and you're wondering about this, literally zero has changed. Christmas still happens. They still have parades. Everybody still says Merry Christmas. Decorations are still up fucking everywhere. Mangers. Nothing changed. It's just so stupid. But yes, we have had Christmas in America for centuries. I'm sorry you just woke up out of your drunken stupor. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, this fucking idiot with his ears like a mouse. A lot of people roasting these idiots, and good. Please continue to do so. And then they did it, folks. The House Ethics Committee actually released the Matt Gaetz dossier. I can't believe they do that. And then they found evidence that Matt Gaetz paid tens of thousands of dollars to win for sex. A loser. Sex workers will work there. I'm not saying that everybody that pays for sex is a loser. I'm just saying Matt Gaetz is. And on at least 20 occasions, including paying a 17-year-old. That's creepy and rapey. For sex in 2017, according to the final draft of the panel's report obtained by CNN, the committee concluded in its bombshell document that Gaetz violated Florida state laws, including the state's statutory rape law. What's that? Rapist Matt Gaetz was a heartbeat from becoming our attorney general and being in charge of our judicial system, folks. That's where we're at in this country. But one of the best videos you guys are going to see this week, folks, and I love this for Matt Gaetz.
Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile?
It's a simple question.
Are you a pedophile?
You should answer it.
Are you a pedophile?
That's not a no.
Are you sure?
Are you a pedophile? Very clear, easy to answer question, Matt Gaetz. Your silence is sort of damning. But let us not forget, before Matt Gaetz turned to Elon Musk was going to bat for Matt Gaetz. Elon Musk is like, Matt Gaetz has three critical assets that are needed for an AG role: a big brain, a spine of steel, and an axe to grind. He is the Judge Dredd America needs to clean up a corrupt system and put powerful bad actors in prison. Gaetz will be our hammer of justice. As for these accusations against him, I consider them worth less than nothing. Under our law, a man is considered innocent until proven guilty. If A.G. Garland, an unprincipled douchebag, could have secured a conviction against Gaetz, he would have, but he knew he could not. He's guilty as shit. You don't give a fuck. All these people that claim they care about pedophiles don't actually give a shit about anything they fucking say. They wanted a criminal, a rapist, to be in charge of our judicial system because they want somebody to ensure they're never held accountable for all the crimes they commit. And then the Republican take seems to be, who gives a shit if he's a pedophile or a rapist or whatever. They're posting this picture of Hunter Biden with a 24-year-old prostitute. I don't want to hear a single thing about Matt Gaetz report. Yeah, hey, Hunter Biden paid a 24-year-old prostitute. Then you guys can't talk about Matt Gaetz raping a 17-year-old. No, what the fuck? What? How are these things connected? You guys clearly don't care about pedophilia or sex with minors, any of this. It's just so stupid. First off, even if Hunter Biden is a giant piece of shit, even if Hunter Biden was a pedophile, does that make Matt Gaetz any less? No, of course not. What the fuck is this whataboutism? Just so transparent. And yeah, conservative dads, when a boy wants to take their 17-year-old daughter out on a date, you seen all these memes where the dads take pictures with their daughters holding up guns and shit. I'll kill you if you have sex with my daughters. Yeah, and here's a conservative dad when Matt Gaetz has sex with their 17-year-old daughter at a party in front of other people. Oh, well, he's a Republican. What you gonna do? It's fine. You can just fuck all our 17-year-old daughters. It's good, actually. Just fuck toothless inbred hillbillies. And that thing seemed to be going bad for Booker Nick Fuentes, which is great for me. He's like, I submitted a police report in September about harassment taking place at my home, which was being encouraged on social media. The police department rejected my report and said it's not illegal to come to someone's front door. Yeah, jackass. What happened to your free speech absolutism? It is not fucking illegal for somebody to come to your fucking door. They posted this, we're sorry. The following problem was found during review of your submitted report. Good morning, Mr. Fuentes. At this time, it appears that nothing illegal has occurred. It is not illegal to knock on a person's door, dipshit. Your body, our choice, Nick. Then he's out here begging for money. If anybody would like to contribute to defray the cost, $13,000 a week of private security and rebuilding my studio, here is a donation link. Crazy part is this guy has $13,000 a week to pay the security with. That's probably more than that. Probably Elon Musk would donate to him $1 million. We can build a new studio. And the crazy part is, you know, in real life, Nick Fuentes is probably not even racist. He's probably not even sexist or any of that. He probably doesn't even give a shit about any of this whatsoever. He just says whatever he has to say to make a goddamn dollar. And he knows that saying that kind of shit, saying racist, horrible bullshit, is what fucking gets him paid. And he's right. This is what our society rewards. He's getting fucking rich off doing this shit. All he is a paid fucking actor who will literally say anything that gets him fucking paid. But hey, it works, right? It doesn't matter if he actually believes that shit or not. If he's spreading it, what you do is what counts. So whatever karma you bring upon yourself is well fucking deserved. And then Nancy Mace told a story that definitely fucking happened. Nancy Mace is all like, to the woman who made an ugly comment towards me and towards my kid just now in public, never happened. Always got to be an eternal victim. You almost put a damper on my kid's Christmas spirit. Oh my God, he was hating my kid. But thankfully, after a heartfelt convoy, instead you helped me once again educate my kid about how deranged you people really are. The death threats on me and my kids, the assault, the harassment, as if it weren't enough for you fools on the left, you have to try to humiliate me, and you try to humiliate my kid in public too. You'll never succeed. You'll never win because I'm going to hold the line despite your best efforts. Merry Christmas. Oh, you're so brave. What a warrior you are. Just making up fucking bullshit. But hey, that's all you got to do with your Republican. Play the fucking victim. Reap the rewards. And last but not least, on tonight's Chud Watch, I fucking told you guys about this earlier. Laura Loomer and Milo Snuffleupagus had a very uncomfortable encounter that was caught on video. You guys might notice, might remember that Milo has been spreading shit about Laura Loomer, saying that she blowjobbed Donald Trump and that Donald Trump was embarrassed of her and kicked her off the flights and no longer wanted her fucking around and all kinds of shit like that. So finally they met face to face, these two right-wing monsters. Let's watch them hash it out.
Yeah, you were hiding behind a garbage can. Oh, yeah.
You know The period where you could just say things and people would assume that you were not lying is over.
You're a liar, Milo. Everything that you wrote about me is a complete lie.
No,
everything that you said. You said I was banned from Mar-a-Lago. I was at Mar-a-Lago 2 weeks ago for dinner.
You should really...
I was at Mar-a-Lago 2 weeks ago. I was at Mar-a-Lago for dinner 2 weeks ago, Milo. So what about this story that you're
You know what you were told. You know what you were told.
What was I told? What was I told?
You know you shouldn't have been.
I wasn't told anything.
The family doesn't want you there. The family doesn't want you anywhere near him.
That's not true, Milo. You are a liar, Milo. You're jealous because you have never been able to recover from being canceled. Maybe if you went to rehab and got rid of your drug addiction, you would actually be able to, get your life back.
Oh shit, the fighting words. Oh, you really couldn't hear that, but she's basically like, go to rehab and you're lying about me being banned from Mar-a-Lago. And he's like, the family doesn't want you there. And anyway, I love to watch a fucking fight. The worst people on earth killing each other. It's always a good day. And that is my Chud Watch for tonight. Fuck yes, we did it. Another successful Chud Watch. And now please forgive me for a quick commercial. Hey folks, I have a Patreon site. If you click on the Shut Up Dusty, if you click on the More button to the description of the video, it pops down. The very first link is to my Patreon. Is there any possible way you can find it in your heart to sign up to my Patreon? You might notice I don't allow videos on my, ads on my videos. It's because ads suck, for one. But also, I don't want any companies advertising on my work because I don't know who they're going to fucking put as advertisers on my videos, and I don't fucking want that shit. But also, I'm trying to run the most moral business model I can, and my business model is to put out free content, and if the people enjoy my art, they support it. So this show is 100% supported by the users, by you. I'm like PBS, baby. So if you like what I do, please chip in $1 or $2. I'd really appreciate it. And as a bonus, you get access to all of the after parties. Hey, did you know that there is a twin thumbnail to every thumbnail for every show? The after party has a unique, slightly different, but very similar thumbnail that you can see right now. It's going to change your life. So go sign up for my Patreon, help out me and the Floating Cats, and check out all those cool new thumbnails. Haters are going to say they're AI, but nope, hand drew every fucking one of them. And all right, let's read the super chats. First off, I got some nice mail, though. Here it is. Got a nice card in the mail. Shout out to... Oh, wait a minute. This ain't it. This is the one from Jennifer D, who sent me a $25 Amazon gift card. Thank you. Appreciate that. God damn it. I thought that was... Somebody sent me another one. What the fuck did I do with it? Where are they? What did I do with it, Dusty? What the fuck? God damn it. That fucking... all right. All right, I'll find it for the next show. Sorry. I thought that was fucking it. Whatever. Somebody sent me a nice card and a $100 bill, and it's right around here somewhere. I will find it. I thought this was it. But I'll get you. I'm sorry. I apologize that I am bad at this job. And I did get it, and I do appreciate it, and I will read it. I apologize. All right, let's read the super chats. It's being fucky over here now. All right, cool. Everything's still going. All right, sweet. Yeah, lots of cats. I think it's time for the kitty party, but it's not. It's not time for that, y'all. It's just the fucking super chats. Don't get ahead of me, y'all. All right, Jason Ashby. Welcome to Dust Buddies. Fuck yeah, gifted one membership. Appreciate you, Jason. Welcome back to the fold. BBC, $10. Thank you, BBC. Good to see you tonight. And 10 tickets for BBC. If you got one, give him your love. And you need to show up live for your chance to win a random free ticket. Give it away by the heroes of the show at BBC. Appreciate you. And Jason Ashby, another ticket. And 5 more for BBC. Fuck yeah, that's the way to do it. If you got one, check the membership section of YouTube for the link to the after party and show up tonight and give them your love. And Kevin Milligan, $40. Poor Los Gatos. I don't know what that means, but I love it. And I love you, Kevin Milligan. Thank you for your generosity. Appreciate you. Another ticket from Jason Ashby. Rock Jason. Kevin Milligan, 10. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Heroes Club, Kevin Milligan. That's the way to fucking do it, bro. And WSD time, $20. I'm so sorry to hear about Katana. Yeah, that fucking blows, dude. She just went real quick, too. She seemed like she was fine, and then next thing you know, dead. But that's like how it happens with animals, right? It brings back memories of my cat Gracie, who passed away in November 2016. It's still struggling with that loss, which is why I haven't been able to adopt another cat yet. Yeah, I got like 12 more So I have a bunch of heartache in my future. But all you can do is enjoy them while you can. That's life. Thank you, WSD Time. Rip Katana, you will be missed. Yep, Fat Tana, definitely be missed. She loved her belly scritches from Daddy, and I gave her plenty of them, so she had it pretty good while she was around. Thank you, BBC. Water Polo Wizard, $5 Australian. Rip Katana, sorry for your loss. Love from the future. And Patch the House Panther. Patch the House Panther. I don't know what that means. Is that a euphemism for my penis? I don't know. I'm going to assume so. Picking a little House Panther. Oh, she let me pet her. That's little Miss Precious back there. All right, fine. Whatever. Thank you, Water Polo Wizard. Basset Hound Gang. Hello, Dusty. Hello, Basset Hound Gang. We hounds are at home planning to overthrow the capitalist system. I hope so, but I think we're just LARPing, y'all, to be honest with you. To be just 100% with you. I think all this is a fucking LARP, and it's a trend. It's not really a movement, and it's all going to fucking die down. But hey, I'm going to try to push it. We'll see what the fuck happens. And at Crash, I got to go in the first order. PB, $10. Hell yeah. What up, PB? Which, what is that? Hippo. Hell yeah. Angry Hairpiece, Indian giver refers to white men giving natives things like land and then taking it back. All right, I thought Indian giver was a slur towards Indians. That's what it sounds like. I thought it was like claiming that Indians were miserly and giving you shit and then taking it back. Isn't that what the origin of that phrase is? It doesn't make any... I guess Indian giver is something you would give to Indians and take it back. I guess that does make sense now the way you said it. I always thought it was a slur against Indian people. So, shows you what I fucking know. Sergey Golubovich, $20. Yo, Dusty. Yo, Sergey Golubovich. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2025 to us all. Sending love and wish and peace, health, and happiness we can all handle. Fuck yeah, I'm with you. Have a Happy New Year, Sergey. Appreciate you. Jeff Walker, $5, 5 pounds. Pound Town. Don't forget all the MAGA Indian Americans coping on X after finding out their buddies don't like them. Yeah, whatever. You guys deserve whatever the fuck you get. If you didn't see that coming, then you're too goddamn dumb to exist. Sad that Trump got 40% of the Asian vote. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them in their booty holes, and not in a good way. Where you gonna run when you can't move further? 781 Red Rum and the murder. I ain't gonna run fucking nowhere. I'm gonna stand and fucking fight to my last dying breath, which will be never, because I'm living forever. We all know this. Jerry T, $50, which means only one thing. I'm gonna read you section. Christians in the lion's den here. I always ask conservatives what rights were taken away under Democrats. Every single one they named were actually taken away, reduced under Republicans. Of course, they turn a deaf ear to truth. God bless, brother. Hey, God bless you too, Jerry T. Very generous, and I appreciate you. Speaking of Christians, I got a very nice message from Brother Ben. You know, he is that sort of base Christian guy. Who was on the Vanguard. It's been all over stuff. He actually pretty popular, to be honest with you. Sent me a very nice email, and we might work together in the future on some stuff. Might have him on my stream sometime, and I'll try to be polite. But if we disagree, we disagree, I guess. It'll be fun to hash out our differences. What up, man? How you doing? Have a toke for me and keep rolling. I will after the show, Jason Ashby. Not till then, buddy. Young fools, only now at the end does MAGA understand. They don't understand yet, but they will. We're at the very beginning of the find out moment of the fuck around and find out. Maximus, 5 tickets, fuck yes. M. Maximus, are you not entertained? And 20 from X-T. Hell yeah, you guys are being real generous tonight. Lots of free tickets to the Dirty Sexy Pours. So if you got one, also you get customized emojis to spend the chat with. So do it to it. Abuse that shit. And $50 from Agent Orange. Sexy read. Here's to Katana. Yeah, rest in peace, Katana. May she rest peacefully. She had the best fur daddy possible. I was all right, to be honest with you. I wasn't in her life forever. I kind of got in at the end of it, but I was definitely a good cat daddy to her while she was around. And thank you for your generosity, Agent Orange. It means a lot. MAGA versus MAGA is marvelous. I'm like, and that is Destiny Fulfilled. Thanos. Fuck yeah. Shoot that shit in my veins. Love it. Kim, 5 pounds. Elon and Vivek talking about MAGA. 1% of the way MAGA talks about every other group and their coalition collapses. How did Dems lose to these guys? Almost like they lost on purpose. The most feckless, useless humans on the goddamn planet. Democrats. Happy holidays, says J. Donkey. Or however that saying goes. anyone here living in Minnesota, eh? I'm looking to move that way soon, looking at Duluth or thereabouts. I'll be flying out there somewhere next month to view some houses. The only thing I know about it is Fargo, and they all seem nice. I so can't wait for the Trump-Musk era. The clash of their fragile egos is going to be wild. Something's already starting, but yes, I hope it shatters into billions of pieces. It's going to be hilarious to watch. Thank you, Phoebe. Donald Trump versus Elon Musk. Weasel Hill versus even Weaselier Hill in a MAGA cringe lumberjack match. Yeah, hopefully loser leaves the country, and they both lose. One more ticket from Jason Ashby. Fuck yeah. All right, and let's see if anything popped up. Dusty, your hick voices always crack me up. What hick voices? Good show tonight. Most I've so far donated $20 for the man Dusty. Hey, amazingly generous to you. And I'm glad your cat's doing okay. Yeah, I saw that shit, Otto. Sorry about Katana. How's your holiday, Dusty? Hey, I can't fucking complain, y'all, to be honest with you. You know, I've had a real good year. And I for some reason, I don't know, this may be delusional, but I have a feeling that 2025 is going to be a great year for me. I have a feeling things are going to really take off. I'm going to work hard, make music, and I'm going to kick this show into fucking high gear. And I don't know, we'll see. My instincts are on. And all right, hey, thank you everybody donated the super chats tonight. I appreciate you. And there's still plenty of time to donate if you want to. We're not even halfway done with the show yet, so get them in early, get them in often. I'm going to read all the rest of it at the end of the show. But for now, it's time for... Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? God, what the fuck? Where the fuck even is? Oh, here it is. What the fuck? WTF question mark, WTF exclamation point. Did you guys hear about the dumbass Asian social media influencer who got challenged to drink an entire bottle of whiskey in one go for $800? And yeah, he died. You died! $880 for your life. That hardly seems worth it. He chugged it all down. I guess he had to prove he was a man, and now you proved you're a dead man. So, delete it, belly up. This moron. Don't do that. Seems dumb. And did you guys hear about this complete fucking other moron? So, first off, she got conned by this guy on social media who claimed that he was Keanu Reeves and scammed her out of money. Told her, hey, I need you to prove to me that you're not in this for my money, so can you send me $500 just as a test to prove that you're not using me for my money? And so she sent this dumbass $500, and obviously she was getting fucking scammed because she's a moron. So she went all over social media, all over the internet, and she was like, do not fall for these stupid scams, okay? Only an idiot like I would believe Keanu Reeves was messaging you. I was dumb, but learn from my mistakes and don't fall for the mistakes again, right? All right, lesson learned. Everybody went away happy. Nope. So then she immediately gets messaged by another person who's like, hey, I'm Keanu Reeves, and I read the story about this other Keanu Reeves catfished you, and I feel real bad about it, and I'm actually in love with you. But I'm having financial difficulties, so could you send me money? And she fucking did it, y'all. She fucking sent another fake Keanu Reeves goddamn money. This moonbat. Like, what is wrong with people? This is why you can't talk to people. This is why you can't help people. This is why our society's fucking doomed. It doesn't matter. No lessons will ever be learned by these idiots fucking ever. Just what the goddamn hell? Just delusional. Just want to believe so bad. So lonely and desperate. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. He ain't chat with me on fucking FaceTime. But he definitely in love with me, y'all. And ain't you guys see this crazy ass shit? Speaking of what the fuck. Perfect timing. City councilman goes out somewhere in Mexico, I guess, or whatever, and films the poor shape the bridge is in. He a soothsayer. Watch this shit. He's like, look, this shoddy work. This fucking bridge is going to collapse any second now. And they're like, yeah, look, run. It's collapsing right now. Yeah, best timing ever. Adios, amigo. I know what that means. Like, what the fuck? Then they went to check on the people that crashed to the bottom. Yeah, that's scary as shit.
Oh, Senhor Jesus, abençoe.
Oh, hell. Yeah. I think I see your problem right there. There's your problem. The bridge collapsed. I want to put some bondo on that or something. I don't know. Figure it out. You're Mexicans. You're good at construction. And speaking of good construction, Look at this crazy shit. Aguazo falls in Brazil after a heavy rain. And this is just me, but don't be there. Leave immediately. What is wrong with you? You want to die? Just say you fucking die. These people have a lot more faith in the bridges engineers than I goddamn do. Oh, hell to the no. What is wrong with you guys? This is some Final Destination bullshit if I ever seen one. You're not supposed to be there, idiots. Whatever. And damn, what the fuck? Did you guys see this crazy video where this guy at a pizza parlor jumps over the railing and tries to assault this little kid? It says that he was trying to kidnap them, but I read the comments and it said that he was having some kind of mental health issue and he just wanted to hurt a female child or something. So they're sitting there eating and he jumps over and he tries to grab the little kid and hurt it. And so this guy who clearly rolls, has trained MMA, is like, fuck yeah. He's Johnny on the spot, finally gets to use his skills. He's like, rear naked choke, bitch. Got you locked up with the legs and everything. What you gonna do? Nothing. I ain't gonna do fucking shit. And that woman's like, I'll punch you in your face. You try to hurt my kid. Yep, punch him twice. That's some scary ass crazy shit. And did you guys hear this horrible story? Apparently, during the Beijing Olympics, they had this 9-year-old girl sing the national anthem in the opening ceremony. This girl, but apparently she was lip syncing, and this 7-year-old girl was actually singing, but they made her sit backstage and not be on TV because she was too ugly. That's just sad as shit. Imagine being a singer, and they're like, you just got to sing in the microphone, but be backstage because you ugly as shit, little kid. That's bad for your self-esteem. What is wrong with you, China? Hell to the nah. Last not least, on Trash World, you guys hear about this Republican senator who was found living in a assisted living facility for dementia patients? Yeah. We need term limits immediately, folks. Ray Granger, a sitting member of House of Representatives for Texas, is found living in an assisted living facility for dementia patients after she has reportedly been missing. Her staff covering this shit up, letting dementia patients vote, folks. People need to go to jail. And that is my what the fuck section for this week. What a clown show. Oh my God, so man, I know, right? Feel bad for that kid. She wasn't even that ugly. A little bit ugly, yes. A little bit ugly, definitely. But too ugly to be on TV? Yeah, probably. But still mean. For 6 fucking months, I know, right? Anybody can do that job, I guess. Dusty, it's the what the fuck section, not Trash World. Hey, it all blends together, baby. It's all trash all the time on the Dusty Show. But hey, Trash World's coming up, so don't get ahead of me. So she actually quit voting. Oh, did she? Well, that's good. Still, put everybody in fucking jail. Oh, looks like what the fuck is Trash World? Yes, it all is the same thing, to be honest with you. The whole world, whole show is Trash World. Whole world is Trash World. All kids are look ugly. I mean, true. I'm not a big fan of children. I don't want to see any of them on TV, period. Don't want to hear their voices. Keep your fucking annoying children at home. Out of sight, out of mind, but that's just me, baby. I'm dead inside. And all right, moving along, folks. Time for, if you know the words, sing along. Trash World is a trash world. It's a dumpster fire and it's hell is a trash world. Goddamn trash world. Everything sucks. All the time on the trash world. La, 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 da. And you guys hear about Russia apparently, probably, allegedly shooting down a commercial airline? Yeah, it seems bad. Not the first time Russia has shot down a commercial airline. Anyway, Russia likely shot down Azerbaijan airline planes. It had fucking bullet holes and all in it. Apparently, it was off course. Looked like it might have had some jamming going on by somebody. And I don't know if Russia thought it was a drone from the Ukraine or whatever, but they shot that shit down. There's like videos of it crashing. 39 people died. 38 people died. So, typical Russia, though. They'll just shoot your shit down. Your life means nothing. And did you see this embarrassing bullshit? This is why a lot of MAGA want America to become more like Russia. This is how ridiculous it is. On Russia TV, that's not even what I was going to talk about. Anti-LGBT censorship on Russia TV. They're so sensitive. They're so soft. They're so fragile that you're not even allowed to see another man wearing curlers because it might turn you gay. I'm not kidding. So I'm going to mute it. But this is the Don't Believe Me, Just Watch, the Uptown Funk song. So here he is. Whenever he is in the beauty shot wearing curlers, they blur it out multiple times. What kind of fucking children are you treating your adults like in Russia? Just holy God. Talking about no faith in society. Hey, seeing, what's his name? Hugo Boss in curlers makes you gay? Or whatever the fuck his name is. I think you got bigger problems, Russia, to be honest with you. The fuck's his name? I don't even care, y'all. Whatever. And then, talk about some crazy ass shit. A little bit on the nose. Did you guys see the Russia special where Russia murders American Santa Claus? Yeah, okay, let's watch.
Here are your presents. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Russia. We love you for America. Have some presents. Yeah, and then he's dead. Yeah, they killed him. Wow. Okay. And then I guess Russian Santa Claus is happy.
Все.
That's it.
Цель уничтожена.
The target is destroyed.
Правильно.
That's right. Hell yeah. We don't need anything from foreign in our sky. Happy New Year.
Тебя, дед.
And you, Grandpa. Happy New Year to everyone except for Americans. Death to America. They're going to all agree on that one. Yikes. A little on the nose there, Russia. And speaking of giant fucking disappointments, Chunk is back at it again this week. Owner of the largest left-wing network on the entire internet, Cenk Uygur, out here palling around with white supremacist, all gums, watermelon head Charlie Kirk, one of the most vile humans on the planet. But don't worry, folks, it's just a good-natured conversation between two buddies who disagree about some things, but at the end of the day can have a beer and accept their differences, you know. Because you definitely want to be friends and nice to Nazis and racists and white supremacists and sexists and transphobes. 100% doesn't make you look bad, Chunk. Anyway.
So you got to know what to convince the American people of and what to hold your ground on. And the number one thing to hold your ground on is constitutional rights. So I'm going to do some...
Like the Second Amendment.
Good one. High five. Woo! Yeah, Junk. Get that money. Hilarious.
So, no, I know. So, guys,
such good friends.
Look at that.
Look how good it was.
We totally disagree on that issue.
We agree so much, y'all.
You were asking for that one.
No problem.
No problem, buddy.
But look, that was an important moment.
So important.
Because we totally disagree on that issue. But
definitely.
we just shook hands anyway.
Right.
And you know what we'll do after?
I shook hands with the racist Nazi folks. Yeah, this is what America's all about. Aren't I great for doing that?
We'll have a beer.
Yay! I'm going to go have a beer with a Nazi. Hooray! Chunk. God damn it. Surely this art can't be making you any more money. I can't imagine it is helping you out, but I mean, keep us at it, folks. My favorite part, though, is how when he was on there, they had him displayed right next to 1488 pillows from Mind Pillow, right? Oh, Michael and Dale. Yeah, super cool, Chunk. There you are next to 1488 pillows. Great life decision. No problems here. But then he plays dumb, of course, folks. He's like, we talked about some of our agreements and disagreements, and I did get booed at least once. Hey, they weren't all in my corner, y'all. But what's most important is how much we agree on core issues like corruption and war. Yeah, they agree so much on corruption. Charlie Kirk, who did everything he could to help Donald Trump, one of the most corrupt people in the world, get elected, who nominates a cabinet full of corruption, the most corrupt cabinet in the history of this country. Sure, yeah, they're real concerned about corruption there, aren't they, Chunk? Just so stupid. You have to give credit to MAGA for wanting to have a conversation and being really welcoming. No, you don't have to hand it to MAGA, Chunk. You absolutely don't have to hand any of this to MAGA. You're playing stupid. It's so insulting to anybody's fucking intelligence. It's just ridiculous. And as Emma Vigilante says, first off, Chunk says, I'm genuinely curious to see if folks on the left feel this outrageous. This is outrageous. I go to talk to MAGA. They boo Mitch McConnell and Dick Cheney. On what planet is that a bad thing? Blah, blah, blah. And Emma explains very succinctly. After decades in this field, you should see when you're being used. You're there to play the liberal that gives these bigots permission to be hateful because someone who is on their left says their views are valid. You'll cash in, then be discarded, just like Rubin and Dore. 100%. Obviously, that's what you're doing. Playing stupid is just insulting. It's not working to anybody who has two brain cells to rub together, but I guess that's not the audience you're trying to court, Chunk. So good luck and Godspeed. Then he was on Mark's show, asked directly, hey, do you think Charlie Kirk is a white supremacist? He doesn't say yes, folks. He refuses to call Charlie Kirk a white supremacist, even though his answer specifically describes Charlie Kirk and describes what white supremacy is, and the two things are exactly the same. But he doesn't have the guts to call Charlie Kirk a white supremacist, because if he does, then it makes him look bad for hanging out, having beers, and being friendly with white supremacists. So he doesn't have the courage to admit what he is really admitting if you listen to what he's saying.
It's a safe space for them. Charlie Kirk, who's someone you shared the stage with, would you agree that Charlie Kirk is a white supremacist?
I would certainly agree that he has said very harmful things about...
no, but let's not do the mainstream media thing. Do you believe he's a white supremacist?
No.
Tell me why.
Because when you say white supremacist, you mean someone who has ingrained thoughts that lead to maintaining structural racism in this country, and from time to time literally says things that are racist that maintain that structure.
Right. That's what a white supremacist is. You just described Charlie Kirk. You know you did. So you know that you believe he is a white supremacist. Yet when asked directly if you believe he's a white supremacist, you will say no, because admitting that you do know he's a white supremacist makes you look fucking terrible. It lays your whole con bare, motherfucker. And this is so pathetic, Chunk.
When you say white supremacist, they think you mean that they go home and put on a hood and look.
The question was not, do they think they're white supremacists? The question was, do you think that he's a white supremacist? And your answer was, yeah, you know he is, but you won't say it because you're cowardly and sackless.
Yeah, but I'm not asking you if Charlie Kirk meets his own definition of white supremacy. You just very articulately laid out what a white supremacist actually is. And based on what a white supremacist actually is, do you think he's a white supremacist?
I don't think it's helpful to use that word. I'm not going to use it, that phrase. Yeah. I think we need to get past.
Yeah, I don't think it's helpful to me to use that word, because if I admit he's a white supremacist and I'm palling around with him and having beers and bragging about how great it is to hang around with him and have differences, it makes me look like fucking trash, y'all. It makes me look like a white supremacist enabler, which I am. So I would never say that, even though I 100% know it's true.
That kind of phrasing, because that just puts up a giant wall between us.
Between us and the white supremacists.
Exactly. Yeah, there should be a giant wall between you and white supremacy, Chunk. Right? What the fuck, Chunk? What the fuck? But I mean, it's very transparent. It's obvious what you're doing, and it's so sad and pathetic. You giant sack of goddamn chunky shit. This is you in a nutshell, Chunk. We all hate minorities. We want civil rights. Let's all get some beers. Yeah, these are the same. They're the same picture, right, Chunk? No way this can be worth it, dude. No way. Then in this trash world, folks, everything for them, nothing for us. Jeff Bezos and his plastic surgery nightmare girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, apparently are getting married and having a $600 million wedding, folks. $600 million. Tell me we should be taxing these motherfuckers more. Maybe finally the class war will start and unite both goddamn sides. Maybe the right wing will finally see these people are not your friends. These people are vampires that feed off of you. We have the worst wealth distribution since the pre-revolutionary France. Remember what happened then, folks? Remember the fucking guillotines breaking? The wealth of the 4 richest Americans hit $1 trillion yesterday. It's the first time in history the net worth of just 4 men, Musk, Bezos, Ellison, and Zuckerberg, has hit the trillions. These 4 men were worth $74 billion 12 short years ago. 74. More than 10 times their wealth has increased in a decade. Accelerating at unheard of speeds, folks. 11 people hold 7% of our national GDP. It's an objective failure of economic policy, folks. It 100% is. Everything for them. And I agree with Mansour Ashdam, billionaire success with a hoarding problem. This week reminds that we don't have an energy shortage. We don't have an insulin shortage. We don't have a housing shortage. We don't have a teacher shortage. We don't have a labor shortage. We don't have a food shortage. We have a billionaire excess who buy politicians to deny us a basic human rights problem. That's the fucking what we have, y'all. We have an oligarch that buys up our goddamn politicians, designs policies where everything is for them, nothing's for us. Foreigners take our high-paid high school jobs while we pick the goddamn fruits. And last but not least on Trash World, talking about inflation, somebody watched the old Home Alone movie. Remember when Kevin, I guess it's a Home Alone 2, I'm assuming, where Kevin went to the hotel and he stayed in the master suite of the hotel? Well, this video did a comparison. What Kevin paid for the hotel in 1992 compared to what it was in 2024. 32 short years later, there's a horribly unfunny Rob Schneider showing him to his gaudy-ass suite. Let's see how much it was. $355 for that suite, y'all. 30 years ago. How much is it today? Hey, minimum wage is still the same thing. Hasn't gone up in 30 years. Today, folks, how much is it? $4,200! Holy shit! That's in crazy inflation, y'all. I'm sure his family can afford it, though. They was staying and they had a big old house. They was all fancy as fuck. And all right, folks, that is my trash world for this evening. Eat the rich. Fuck everything about the oligarch. Don't have a problem with the $600 million way and pay Amazon workers $10 an hour. Big problem. Yep, true story. There's fucking plenty of money, just not for you or me. Yep, obviously afforded the $600 million wedding on the backs of $10 workers. They are soulless vampires. They're leeches. They are viruses, basically. 40 million guns, too. Yep, we definitely have lots of guns. More guns than people in this goddamn country. Parasites is the word I'm looking for. They're fucking parasites. And oftentimes, parasites don't even care if they kill the fucking host. They have no ability to even think about that. That's the way the reach are. The greed is so much. They don't even fucking care if they kill the world, they kill society. Just, they have to feed and feed and feed until we're all fucking dead. Everything sucks all the time in the trash world. And all right, move right along, folks. Time for this week's episode of Murder Bay. And hell yeah, this week, Murder Bay. Looking sexy as shit again. And he's smiling. Apparently, he's heard all about how America is in love with Murder Bay. He's all psyched about it. He's our new boo. And happy as shit, Murder Bay. Doesn't seem too worried about it. Even though, y'all, they're going to kill Murder Bay. They're going to make an example of him. They're going to kill him. We're going to be all so upset and mad. But it'll be years before that happens, folks. So we can LARP and pretend like this is the beginning of a revolution. I guess, I'm with it. I'm willing to lie to myself. And Murder Bay love, once again, all over the world. San Francisco, this sign says, some people like CEOs. Everyone else likes Luigi. Hell yeah, we love Luigi. Way better than Mario, in my opinion. Signpost in New York. Jesus was executed by the state for spreading class consciousness. Hell yeah, come on, Christians. Everybody on board, yo. Oligarchs got to be purged, y'all. Has to fucking happen. Deny, defend, oppose everywhere, too. Can't even walk on the beach without seeing it. That's how common this phrase has gotten. My video seems to have peaked at 160,000. I don't know if the algorithm has decided to shadow ban it or just it's no longer popular, but hey, it's still everywhere. I think there's too much competition. A lot of people writing songs. And apparently over in China, the Buff Luigi dolls are the super hot new thing right now. Apparently they have entire vending machines full of Buff Luigi dolls for you to win. So hot right now. So hot. Buff Luigi. And hell yeah, where's Dick at? Come on. You know, Luigi got a nice dick. I'm just saying. Get with the China. And then, you guys know me. I don't abide by the use of AI in any way. You're stealing, motherfuckers. But anyway, if you had to use AI for something, this is the kind of stuff that I applaud you using it for. I think I gotta turn the music down so I don't get fucking copyrighted, but it's, Rage Against the Machine, and they got Luigi dressed like Luigi, and we got one more mission for you. You gotta go get some other people, still edging. Uh-oh, and there's a Bowser Musk. I don't know why they made it so fucking small in a bag. Get with the goddamn program. You guys can up-res this. Anyway. Cute. Sort of cute. I could have done it better, but whatever. And unsurprisingly, he's a hit with the ladies. 24 women waiting in the cold for public seats and the courtroom. Everybody loves Murder Bay. So popular right now. So hot, Murder Bay. Look at that smile. Oh my God. I could get lost in those dimples. Could murder my ass anytime. Seems like a conflict of interest to me, folks. But of course, the oligarchy stacking the deck against Murder Bay. Luigi Mangione, judge married to former healthcare executive. Judge overseeing case involving murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson owns millions in stock, including pharma and healthcare through husband. So, seems bad, y'all. They gonna kill our boy. They putting all the patsies in place to do it. Starting to get a mixed message, though, from right-wing media. In Wokeness, who is a jack piece of shit bitch, alternative burner account. He took a life of a dad who did nothing to him and has zero remorse. This is your hero? Fuck yes. I mean, what did the dad do? What did the dad who did nothing to him do? I think he did something to all of us. They literally spend a lot of money to lobby our government to keep us from having universal health care so they can deny coverage and kill people to make their shareholders themselves millions of dollars. That to me seems pretty evil. I don't know. But you don't seem to be very consistent on this because is this you? Daniel Penny's a hero. Give him a medal. Yeah, hey, when you're murdering black folks in the subway for yelling, hero. But when you're killing evil healthcare CEOs who are causing the deaths of 10,000 of fellow Americans, oh my God, I can't believe you. Clutch your pearls tighter, bitch. Also, this is the same guy. Remember this guy who shot 2 protesters who were blocking the road? Literally shot people for blocking traffic. No veins bulging, no red face, no yelling. This is not anger, this is fatigue. Yeah, you seem pretty okay with this guy murdering innocent people. Is this your hero? And fake-ass liberal Brian Krasenstein wants us to know how disappointed he is in us. If you're on the left and view Luigi Mangione as some kind of hero, feel free to unfollow me. Bitch, I unfollowed you a long goddamn time ago because it was obvious from the goddamn jump that you're a shill for the oligarchs. You're one of these fake liberals who sometimes pushes back against Elon Musk, but just so you can play that card that, hey, I'll push back. But no, you fucking don't. You're a goddamn bootlicker to the rich because you are rich, which is why you're scared as fuck. And you know what? Be scared, motherfucker. I'd be scared if I was you too. The real issue is the system. Yeah, the system that the CEO was part of was an evil, horrible part of, right? Not a CEO doing his job. What was his job though, right? His job was denying people health care and killing them, right? So yeah, it was because of his job. who will not be home with his family this holiday season? Good. Let that be a lesson to all you motherfuckers. Hey, let that be a lesson to you, Brian Krasenstein. Karma's a bitch. I don't know, like, to me, though, like, obviously, I'm not calling for violence on anybody. I would never do that. Violence is bad. Violence is always wrong 100% of the time. But I'm just saying, folks, if I was rich right now, I would give all of my fucking money away. I would publicly let it be known that I'm no longer rich. Because in my opinion, in this heated society in which we live, that is the only way you can ensure your own safety. So for your own self-preservation, better start giving your money away, oligarchs. And if not, don't be surprised that nobody feels sorry for you if some shit happens. And the CEOs are freaking out, folks, all over the place. Here's the Department of Homeland Security Secretary.
Following that, the rhetoric on social media, following that murder is extraordinarily alarming. It speaks of what is really bubbling here in this country. And unfortunately, we see that manifested in violence. The domestic violent extremism that exists, the threat of it in the United States is one of the great threat streams that we must counter.
So how are you going to counter it? You're going to make things better? You're going to give us socialized medicine where we're not just a dollar sign, where our lives are not a fucking paycheck for billionaires and millionaire CEOs? No, you're not going to do anything. You're going to call us terrorists and put us in prison, right? You're going to crack down, put your boot on our throats even fucking tighter, right? That's what you think is going to solve the goddamn problem?
When you say something's bubbling, what's the national trend that you're seeing?
Look, we have been concerned about the rhetoric on social media for some time.
And that's against CEOs?
That's the rhetoric they're concerned about, not the 40,000 Americans dying for lack of health care every year, because fuck us. But oh my God, the rich are in danger, so time to panic.
Against the government, that's against leadership.
We've seen narratives of hate. We've seen narratives of anti-government sentiment. We've seen personal grievances and the language of violence accompanying or being a part of those narratives is something that we're very concerned about. That is a heightened threat environment. I still am alarmed, though, by the heroism that is being attributed to an alleged murderer of a father of 2 children on the streets in New York City.
He's a murderer. He's a butcher. He's a mass fucking killer. Good riddance. You understand. You know exactly why people are celebrating it. You're just fucking scared. And good.
And a lot of that seems to be around the healthcare industry and what that company was doing. It's depersonalized. The victim is depersonalized.
And,
all the people he killed were depersonalized, right?
And the victim is a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the people that he killed were people, too. You don't go fucking shit about them.
The victim is a husband.
All the people that he killed were husbands, wives, sons, daughters, humans. You don't go fuck.
And the victim is a father.
Well, he should have fucking thought about that, right? He should have thought about his fucking kids because before he became a bloodthirsty ghoul who made millions off the pain and suffering of his fellow Americans, right? Oopsies. A little bit on you. But folks, they want us all to know that we're the terrorists now. They're not going to fix anything. They're not going to give us better medical care. They're just going to threaten us and try to frighten us the way we frighten them. Ken Klipperstein posts, if you're a social media user who's expressed anything other than condemnation for the murder of United Healthcare CEO, counterterrorism authorities might consider you an extremist, per the NYPD intel report. Yeah, I know I'm on a fucking list. Put me on there twice, motherfuckers. And yes, read the NYPD's Mangione report the media won't publish. Basically, the Reader's Digest version is that we're all terrorists. Anybody who supports Luigi is a fucking terrorist, and we're on the watch list now. So don't be surprised if they come round us the fuck up, folks. Scary times. Did you guys hear about the guy who burned a woman to death on the New York City subway? illegal alien, undocumented worker from Guatemala going to be used as a scapegoat for all undocumented workers. But meanwhile, here's him being arrested, folks. Him murdering a poor person on the subway. Here's his perp walk. See the difference, folks? You see the difference? The New York City mayor wasn't out there. He didn't have a fucking helicopter. He didn't have a whole fucking SWAT team. He didn't have the fucking FBI. Because they don't give a shit about the common person. They don't give a shit about the poor people. They just want to fucking send a message. If you kill one of us, if you come after the oligarchs, we're going to make a goddamn example out of you. Know your role and get in your fucking place. Hey, a message loud and clear, motherfuckers. We get your message. You might hope we didn't, though. And that's my Murder Bay for this week, folks. What do you guys think? Everybody love Murder Bay? This Dusty guy's kind of gay. Fuck yeah, I'm gay as shit. Suck all the dicks. Whip it out. I know you're not using gay as an insult towards me. That shit don't work. You can't round people up for loving Hitler or Luigi. We'll lose in court and lawsuits. They don't give a fuck about the law. What are you talking about? Donald goddamn Trump. While cops stood watch. Yeah, the cops are not there to protect you. The cops are there to protect the rich against you. Poor lady tired on the train, then wake up in agony, dying, no help. Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Some people just need killing. Luigi's a fall guy. This is a lot bigger. The truth is down and deeper the rabbit hole. All right, I don't believe that. I believe Luigi is guilty as shit, but also he was with me the whole time. I'm his alibi, baby. Me and Luigi like this. And, all right, we're along, folks. Very short. There's only like 4, so don't go anywhere if you're freaked out by the section. We're not really going to get anything too bad, even though we could. But it's time for my very, very appropriate song for this section.
Palestine, Zionists can lick my balls.
And they can, to be honest with you. They can. I definitely got to change that. But they can lick my balls. And they had the 2004 roundup mega thread of all the terrorist act and war crimes and straight up fucked up things Israel and Zionists have done this year. I'm not going to show it to you folks because it's so crazy. It's all dead bodies. But there's like 31 posts here with dead bodies, dead children. Just the worst shit the human mind can possibly imagine from the most evil regime on the goddamn planet. Just terrorist to the fucking bone. But they're an American vassal state, folks. They're us. We are them. We are responsible. This is Joe Biden's fucking America. This is Joe Biden's fucking world. And it has to collapse. And you guys hear 5 journalists just this week alone were murdered in central Gaza. Here are their faces. Anybody who dares report what is happening, anybody who dares, anybody who's brave enough, the best among us, who go over there and just try to shine a spotlight on the genocide, on the child murders, and the atrocities. Murder them all, folks, while America pretends like they give a shit about journalism, about journalists. Most journalists killed in war, folks. The Vietnam War only lost 63. 6 years of World War II, only 69. So far in Gaza, 9 months, they've killed 165 journalists on purpose. They don't want you to know. They will literally kill you if you try to tell people. This is Zionism. Unless you forget, this is the United States of Israel. The same people that tell you America first lie to you. Have sold you goddamn out to a fucking foreign government who rules them, who runs them, who has their loyalty. You don't believe me? Hey, let's go to the House of Congress and let them tell you themselves where their loyalty lies. So I'll just read you what she says in case you didn't hear that. So today I'm going to take you on a tour of the United States of Israel. I mean the United States of American Congress, folks. And here's what it looks like. Stand with Israel outside the door. I stand with Israel. Stand with Israel. I stand with Israel. Israel. Men and women, babies, stand with Israel. I ran back to Hamas terrorists. Here are their pictures. I stand with Israel. Here's an Israeli flag. As prominent as the U.S. flag. Every one of them stand with Israel, letting you exactly know who rules them, who their owners are, and it's not you or fucking me. Literally have loyalty to a fucking foreign government, our entire goddamn Congress, and it's 100% normal. Nobody bats an eye about it, folks. Bought and fucking paid for. I'm gonna cut it off there, but it keeps going on over and fucking over again. They want to say that message very loud and clear, and you've done so. We already fucking knew it, but thanks for letting us know even more. And that's my free Palestine. And all right, folks, we got a very short Beyond Parody, only 2, followed by 1 hero coming up, and that's the end of the show tonight. It's been a long one tonight. We're already 2.5 hours. Who loves overtime? Everybody loves overtime, except for these cats who want their kitty party. So reward me for overtime. Get your super chats in right now while you still can. But for now, let's end you guys, as usual, with a happy ending. It's time for Beyond Parody. And the one thing I love the most about MAGA is the fact they always play the eternal victim. Nothing's ever their fault. Everybody else always has to take responsibility for everything. Lift themselves up by the bootstraps, but they never have to take responsibility for anything, folks. They're always victimized and oppressed. So John M. Cameron, a January 6th criminal who has been punished, says, January 6th has caused my divorce. I will forever be separated by my family. That's right. I'm innocent, y'all. I didn't do anything wrong. They just tried me falsely and ruined my life over January 6th. Only his wife responded. Once again, poor John, January 6th did not cause your divorce. You did. Why don't you tell all your followers the rest of the story? Want to tell them about how you lied about your age by 10 years when we met? Want to tell them how you cheated on me and got caught? Want to tell them how you exploited me to gain lifetime access to a swinger site? He used my private photos and still has an account that I never had access to. Maybe he'll delete it if I call him out for it. I know he still has all my private photos saved. Want to tell them you owe the IRS over 100,000 years before January 6th? And you still do? Oh, shit! Just got called out, motherfucker. Might want to delete your account and disappear forever. And last but not least on tonight's Beyond Parody, folks, did you see this main character who got his degree and then afterwards thought, hey, I'm going to show out, y'all. I'm going to show what a fucking badass I am and do a backflip in this robe, which I've never once ever practiced. Let's see how that goes for him. Yay, everybody, yay! Yeah, you're knocked out now. Yeah, you just got knocked out in front of everybody. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. That's embarrassing. Yay! Why are you clapping? He's dead. All right, he's up. He's fine, folks. He's fine, but I got to look at it again. I got to look. Yay! You're going to nail it this time? No, you didn't. You failed again. You didn't do it again. Okay, whatever. Sometimes just get your goddamn diploma and get off stage, folks. Not everything's got to be a big fucking shout. And that is my Beyond Parody for tonight. And let's finish you off, folks. I have one hero for tonight, but it's a good one. Let's play a little Billy Bowie and some heroes. Definitely on here somewhere. We could be heroes for one day. Now we can. And one and only hero tonight. Eat my fucking asshole. Love this guy.
Just let us consolidate the employment that we're going to create. They've been
yeah.
falling for that since the 80s.
Yeah, man.
That if you
Since
deregulate all of
Reagan.
us corporations, you know, the jobs that we're going to create, and the politicians believe them, and they didn't. And next thing you know, a CEO gets whacked. That's what happens.
That is what has happened now.
You know what the amazing thing about that is red and blue are on the same side. and we're agreeing. So now I'm going to be fascinated how CNN and Fox News will brand it and pull us back apart again so they can feel comfortable.
They will continue to go further right. And hopefully, my hope is that the people will rise up against income inequality. That is what we're up against. It's racial, it's gender, but it is income inequality that is growing since the 70s. You ever watch fucking Mr. Rogers?
I watched fucking Mr. Rogers. What do you got to say about
Mr. Rogers? It's like you actually have an example of a working class, a healthy working class, and different races, different genders, different classes actually can work together. People are happy and dignified to work in a factory. Then corporate greed entered the system even further than, even more extremely than it's ever been. And income inequality has been growing and growing and growing. And we're at this point where it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. And we have been pitted against each other, but most people want basic human rights.
I don't get why they can't just it's like, all right, you can have your infinity pool, your whores and all of that shit. Why can't you just break off a little bit more?
I completely agree.
Most people, all you want, I want a house, I can afford to have it.
Because they're mentally ill, like hoarders. They literally can't control themselves. They're impulsively greedy.
I can support a family, and on the weekends we can hang out with my family, and I can feed them and clothe them and feel safe. Like, why?
Basic human rights. That's just what there should be, a standard for basic human rights. That is what elected officials are. That's the intention, I believe, is for civil servants to provide a basic standard of human rights and protect it. But what's happening now with a billionaire class coming in and owning a consolidation of companies, they're buying up houses.
Yeah, and how about this last election? Nobody fucking talks about that. And what about how Democrats and Republicans both agreed you can't try them for insider trading? They're fucking criminals.
They're totally corrupt.
It's like it's the kind of shit when I was growing up, they tried to say happened in third world countries, dictatorships, and these guys are like, and now you can, the Supreme Court, they were saying that now it's not a bribe. You can give a politician a gratuity
Eat my
after.
Fucking asshole. Eat my ass out. It's not a bribe, but it's just like, eat my fucking ass, dude. That's a bribe, bitch.
Yeah, man, surprise, Bill Burr. And another with that girl. She's another show, but anyway, pretty good. Thank you, Bill Burr, for using your platform to spread some truth and logic and help put the spotlight on the class war, which we all should be fighting, folks. Don't get too tangled up in the culture war, because it's the class war that's really fucking important. And hell yeah, folks, another successful episode of the world's greatest show. We did it. Almost 3 fucking hours. Fuck yeah. We still have the after party coming up, folks. So be sure to tune into the after party. Going to be a pretty good one, a decent after party tonight. So if you don't have your ticket, get your ticket. Become a patron. Check the community section after you check the description and go sign up to my patron. Fuck yeah. And all right, folks, I'm going to do a little kitty party. I'm going to read the super chats, but if you bail out, please hit the like button. Please tell your friends about the show. Please leave a comment. The algorithm loves comments. It loves the watch time. Watch the whole video or in the background if you can, whatever. But most importantly, tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, because we do it live, and be here live if you can. That's where all the fun happens. Chatting with the live community during the show is half the fucking fun. We have one of the best communities on YouTube, so come and join us. We'd love to fucking have you. And all right, let's read the super chats, and then we'll move on to the kitty party. Rebecca Poise, very, very generous. Gonna read you sexy. Have a lot of binging to do. Good to be back. It's good to have you back. Missed you and the community. Sorry about Katana. Hey, I appreciate it. $100 helps, though. And everybody heap your love on Rebecca Poise, superhero of the show. Always very supportive, and it means a lot. Thank you, Rebecca. Glad to have you back. And I hope you had a good Christmas. And speaking of hero of the show, BBC. What up, BBC? He sent me some pictures of his puppers that I guess I'm going to be adopting. Look forward to hanging out with them. And appreciate you as usual, BBC. Jerry T, $20. I must have missed it. Sorry for your loss. Rip Katana. Me and my girlfriend have 20 rescues and foster kitties. Hey, thank you for your service. That's fucking awesome. Also, MAGA is filth and the highest degree of satanic temple to all the Trump-supporting fake Christians. God bless. They are filth. Bottom of the barrel, lowest of the low, worst among us. But you know who's the best among us? You, Jerry T. Thank you for rescuing all those animals. And welcome to Nuts Buddies, Jerry T. Fuck yes. Spam the chat with impunity. You got it now. One ticket from Tood Oogs. Fucking hey, thank you for supporting it. Destiny, you already read that. All right. Fuck yeah. Hey, folks. Going to be back Wednesday, probably. Don't hold your breath. I mean, it isn't New Year's, but it's possible. Anything's possible. So just plan on tuning in Wednesday. I love the shit out of you guys. I'll see you soon. And as always, till next time, Logic, fuck yes. After party coming up. And let's go ahead and play none of that shit. Yeah, nope. Let's go ahead and play this new song that I just wrote. God is Dead, an original tune by Dusty Smith. While we do the kitty party. Fuck yeah. Let me just go ahead and ignore the porn. Ignore all the porn that you see. All the porn. It's down. Here we go. All right. Fuck yeah. Now let's do some kitty party. All right. Who wants some? Who's going to show up?
Lost in the fog.
There you go.
Gasoline and fire burning to the ground. Concrete and dust.
Got Precious.
Ice cold smile. Watch it all.
No, Piper, Precious. Pretty Boy, and Half Stash. Pretty good. Good night, everybody. See you Wednesday. After party coming up.
Now, bet you wish you were in that field with the horses. Buttercup fall when it all burns down. Hide it in a field of green with the noises. God is
Switch over now.